10 out of 10. Oh
Well, it is our channel.
Indeed it is. Hello, everyone, and welcome to session part 3 of session 0. I'm your host, Wuten, and with me here are various players and the DM. We're just getting off the subject of the last thing that happened in part 2 of session 0. Where we were introduced to the Church of Uwu.
Ooh.
Jesus Christ.
Uwu?
Yeah, we're never gonna live it down ever. That's it.
No, we're in too deep now. Jesus Christ.
We got into deep since I allowed the concept of the Uwu Church to exist. So
You did.
yeah,
You did.
It's your fault.
I mean,
It's
to be fair,
all
it's
Ebony's fault.
entirely my fault because I rolled a really good roll 3 times.
3 times over, yeah.
I still can't believe you got Rovati on your side.
Hell yeah.
Just like that.
It's all about the uwu, baby.
Yeah. That's what it's all about.
So does that mean their gospel prayer is the whole "Uwu notice your bulgy wolgy"? Sort of.
No.
Is that their
Please
prayer?
no,
And he's
please
saying,
no,
like,
no,
"Oh,
God,
please
no.
don't.
God,
I think
no.
anyone who
I'll have to learn. I'll have to learn that by heart, but maybe.
If
anyone that
that
says that
okay, if I'm gonna excommunicate anybody who makes the furry rap the holy prayer.
Even if it's the GM.
Oh God.
Yes,
especially
Yes.
if it's the
I'm
GM.
excommunicating the GM.
I excommunicate God Himself. A just God would not allow this to happen. Exactly.
So, just for everyone to know, there is now a new small handout in the
oh
Oh hell
the
yeah.
chat
You want me to do a quick reading of this here?
Oh, shit.
with a dramatical voice.
With a proper narrator voice. I may have to make a few minor changes as there are I see some typos here and there, but I'll do my best.
Yeah, I was writing this without my glasses. I apologize.
That's okay. No, it's all good. So, can I get some mood music up in here?
Big move.
Big mood music.
Ebony, I think I shared some monolith stuff with you earlier. Would that have?
Not yet. Not yet. For
No,
that one.
I meant like. You know what? I'm gonna dig some music out real quick here.
Hell yeah. Just as long as it's not copyrighted, because
Oh, okay. Well,
God
that might be a
damn it,
problem. I'm gonna figure something.
God damn my monetization on these streams. Anyway, it's honestly fine. It's honestly fine.
I might have something for you here.
Listen,
Hell
just
yeah.
because we said the N-word a few times doesn't mean you can't get demonetized.
I apologize for the people with tiny dicks and giant motorcycles outside.
You're fine.
They
Oof.
haven't joined the church.
6. It's the loneliest number without its partner.
Nah, there are some good songs about the number 6.
9.
I mean usually it's followed by
You
2
get-
more of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say 2 more and number.
Here we go. Let me just.
Hit me with
Post
that
it
good
into
shit,
the-
my dude.
All right. It's semi-play.
Oh, is it working? That's the wrong button. Oh my god, it's actually working.
Hey! So.
So,
Just volume here. So. It's been 5 years since the storm that separated the continent from the outside world faded away. Little is known on why this happened. Many see it as Embercrest finally being prepared to move forward and open up to the world. Some nations, like Place You're From, Kionin, and Narr'tor, have slowly started to make approachments to the still divided societies of Embercrest. While diverse and fairly developed in different ways, Embercrest is considered to be still very split. More than having different nations in it, it would be more like several independent cities, associations, towns, or organizations that inhabit this land. The most advanced and ambitious of these slowly making their moves to expand their own ruling across Embercrest. And ancient history, the extermination of the everlasting dragons. Dragons haven't been seen in over 4 centuries in Embercrest, all because of their extermination by the Nikosi clans of old. The Nikosi, a proud and ferocious races of lionkin, grew so well versed, not only in the art of war and hunt, but also in the creation of legendary weapons that could slay the almighty and almost godlike dragons. Such as they divided in chromatic and metallic, same could also be said about the Nikosi. The Nemean, powerful Nikosi, and arrogant as the lions, hunted all kinds of dragons as a way to show their prowess. It could be said they killed for sport more than any other reason, going as far as to destroy nests with stillborn wormlings of dragons, both chromatic and metallic. On the other side of the spectrum, there were the Pantheran, Nikosi often seen by the Nemeans as a weaker branch of their species. Equal in size, lacking mane, and less prone to senseless violence, they were still part of the extermination of the dragons. However, they saw themselves as bringers of balance, seeking only to exterminate the evil chromatic dragons. More than once, they clashed with their Nemean counterparts because of their cowardice of leaving metallic dragons alive. Unfortunately for them, many races afterwards stood up against them. A little too late in their race to purge the continent of dragonkind. Both races were deemed equally responsible for these atrocious acts. The only ones aware of this fact are the always hidden members of the Order of the Mask and the knowledge-hunting Iron Cobra Brotherhood. Gone for over 300 years now, people still rumor there are still vestiges of what they once were, and hope among these remainings can one day bring the everlasting dragons back again.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's all good.
It's
The
all
music
good,
also ended perfectly and like perfect timing for that. So, boom.
You ever need fantasy music? Adrian Von Zeckler is your boy.
Hell yeah.
Adrian von Ziegler?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fancy way she said it.
I mean, he is actually Swiss, so I mean...
know.
Alrighty, so also welcome to the session, Solar. It's nice to see you again.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hello, I hope you're
Surprise.
okay.
Hi, Solar. Sorry for this.
Hi. How are you?
I couldn't hear you very well.
Oh, am I quiet?
Hold.
Oh yeah, he's quite quiet. Yes.
You sound a bit muffled as well.
Yeah. Might also be because he just woke up.
Yeah.
Could be it.
Oh, it's far too late for this.
Oh
How do I fix?
boy.
Are
Hang
you
on.
okay?
We're going to send
Yeah.
Solar to an early grave.
Are you
Is that
having
better?
feelings? Yes.
Oh,
Are you
okay.
having feelings for Thomas the Tank Engine, or are you good?
Tom, we're not Thomas yet. No,
Okay.
Excellent.
I'll let you know when we're Thomas.
Thomas.
All right. All right.
Hey, fucking Thomas!
Don't tempt me.
Gordon,
I'm all about temptation.
if I don't see you, bring in Thomas to the coal mine.
My God.
Coal mine.
Gonna have a fucking tussle.
Alrighty, and everyone except for Jimbo and Aeon are present. Everyone, just remember to please go to push to talk.
Yep.
Give me 1 second.
I need to set mine up here real quick.
Okay.
What was my
Push to
push to
talk.
talk button?
Control.
Was it tab?
You can go to your voice and video and it'll say.
Alrighty.
Hey, shit, I didn't
Just
I didn't
to
press push to
confirm.
talk for that. I meant to say, if you go to your voice and video, it'll tell you, Dakota.
I got it.
Fucking
Okay, let's
Same button, but
let's see those D100. So Jeera rolled a 69. Okay.
nice.
Melaina rolled an 85. Darius rolled a 46. Dazielle rolled a 6.
Yeah.
Elvarin rolled a 30. Melisande rolled a 63. And Rovya rolled a 46. Okay, those are mostly okay numbers.
give me a second. I gotta roll mine. I forgot. Oh, we have to go to a place to do this.
Melisande is a drone now.
Oh boy. You missed it.
Oof. Oof.
49.
Entirely okay.
That's entirely okay. That's almost half of it.
Entirely.
So
average.
while we wait for Jimbo and Ion to come back, let's we can start with the group that is complete actually, which is Melaina, Melisande, Rovya, and your temporary companion Alvari, the clumsy mage.
The clumsy mage. I'll get the journal entries up so people can see what they look like. 1 second. All right. Okay, got him. Boom.
Alrighty, so it's been a little bit since you left the mountain part of your trip. You're now making your way through the plains, a little closer to Langish than you were before.
Excellent.
Fortunately, the weather seems to be far nicer here than it was in the range. There's a reason why it's called the Range of Storms. Sun is shining upon you. You can see very little in the distance, mostly grass and hints of what of other people have having traveled here before, such as how the grass kind of flattens.
Right.
when-
So like a makeshift traveling road.
Yeah, more than official roads, more like makeshift ones. Yeah.
Yeah. So like caravan paths and stuff for like through the plains and stuff.
Mm-hmm. And you make your for like the first day on the plains. Nothing much happens. It's easier for you to gather if you need to gather food or resources, given that.
Oh yeah.
thing is-
Keep us from using our
Mhm.
trail rations if need be. Boom.
Yeah. And
I have survival, so I can hunt.
yeah. Sorry, I have a bit of cough lately.
You have the Rona.
All good.
Nah, don't
He
worry.
got the Rona.
Don't worry. On your second day of travel, I want you to please roll me perception checks.
Okay.
All three of you.
Oh. Off to a great start tonight.
First rolls of the game, guys.
Ooh,
You all die. Yes. I knew it.
you. What it's noticeable is the fact that the farther you keep making your way through the plains, the taller the grass is starting to get. To a point where it actually reaches like a good 3 feet of height.
Well, you know what I'm likely gonna do is I'm gonna kick off with my wings, and I'm just gonna lightly hover along the way.
All right. Not only this, but Melisande, you actually notice a few cawing noises in the distance. Is it cawing? Cawing?
Calling?
Calling,
No.
like caw, like a crow or something, or a raven.
Yes.
Caw!
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. And you look in the distance. You see a good 4 or 5 of these, like flying in circles. Roll me an intelligence check, Melisande, just because it's you.
What
Oh.
what kind of chick?
And do you have nature by any chance?
No, I am not smart.
Yeah,
Just roll
she
me
is
an
not
average
very smart.
intelligence check.
So that's
Great
gonna be
intelligence.
D20 -3, I think. She is not
Okay.
smart.
Oh, that's a.
Sign from the gods is what it
2.
is.
2.
Ugly birds sing ugly.
Yeah.
But yeah, neither of you two managed to notice this, and Alvori seems to be a bit busy. Just like he seems to be like very focused on some books. He's like eyeing out every now and then as he's walking, which can also
Okay.
explain the fact that he has so many accidents.
Yeah, that makes sense. That certainly makes sense.
Occasionally bumps into the person in front of him.
Yeah, like on the next 10-15 minutes, he trips like 2 times.
Oh, poor boy. Poor boy.
And as you keep walking, you continue for a good 30 minutes, and you start feeling this very, very foul smell.
Oh,
Like
I can't hear anybody. I'm sorry. I'll be back in a few.
okay.
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 Just waiting.
I think Melaina would just comment. Ah, what is that stench? It is awful. Oh,
Alvari's gonna
as she
raise-
tries to raise a hand to cover her nose holes.
Mhm.
Is there any is it I don't know, can we do that? Is it anything like, does it smell familiar? Is it like rotting flesh or something?
Yeah, you will be very familiar with the smell. It's the smell of rotting flesh.
It appears something has died. My queen.
And when you try to focus on your way ahead, which is where this smell is coming from, Goody, could you please play that song?
Pleasure. I said with pleasure. Let me just dig it real quick.
You notice two what look to be 2 trees, very small ones. But as soon as you start getting closer and closer, these are not trees. These are more like stakes on the ground. And in these stakes, you find
Oh.
yeah, 2 cross-impaled skeletons seem to be in the path. Tall grass surrounds you.
Are they
you-
any like? I'm sorry. Are they any particular race?
Make me a quick. Do you have nature?
No.
Just roll me a regular intelligence check.
Okay, so a d20.
They're humanoid, obviously. It's hard to tell what they were, but they seem fully human to you. They are so decomposed by the point that it's very hard to discern anything about them.
Okay, I'm gonna look to Melaina and say,
Could be human? I don't know.
And yeah, I was going to make the finish reading the handout as you not only see these 2 impaled skeletons, but you also have the sensation you are being observed.
Okay. I would like to fly 30 feet into the air and make a perception to see if I can find anything like hiding out anywhere.
Sure. So 30 feet in the air.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to. Okay, so I'm going to turn to my companions. Be on your guard. Seems we're being watched. And I'm going to fly into the air. Yeah, so be ready, and I'm going to make a perception check while I'm in the air. God damn it.
I was gonna say at a +2 because high ground.
Oh, okay, 13.
13.
The high ground.
No, they are not turning into trees.
okay.
You let me roll against that.
We found Caesar's Legion.
They
True to Kaiser.
Oh, they lost the lottery.
Okay. You don't manage to see anything. Seems to whatever is looking at you, it's not on sight at all.
Okay, I'm going to activate my quiver and pull out my bow. I don't see them.
All right.
But as soon as you spot anything, tell me.
Rovya, could you please is Chaotic back?
He is resetting his internet router right now, I believe.
I will say we probably should wait for him. Just
Yeah. I would imagine he would take to the air with me as well to protect Queen.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will assume the case Melisande and Melaina are both in the air.
Yeah.
Will that be okay?
Yeah.
Rovya, please roll me another perception check.
Oh no. I suddenly feel very vulnerable. I don't see anything.
God
do
damn,
not.
these rolls.
Freaking moss got in the way.
The grass here seems to be made out of grass.
There's a little bit of dust that gets in your eye.
You see Elvarin in front of you, just like looking left and right to see if there's any movement on the grass at all. And the next thing you see is right in front of your neck. You see this massive claw threatening to sink
Oh, shit.
into your neck and face.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
It's humanoid in nature. It's a 5-fingered hand, but it's like 2 times bigger than your head.
Big
Covered-
Yahweh.
Covered in some yellowish light brown fur, and with 5 very long claws coming out of it.
Ooh, okay.
You hear
Well.
this voice behind your ear. Please tell your friends to come down.
Okay, so this thing is this claw is like right against my neck.
Yeah.
Hang on 1 second, let me just change my bound button. So Rovya is silently cursing herself for letting herself be caught off guard, but she kind of silently smirks and just replies,
Bold of you to assume that I care about my life more than theirs.
You hear this small. As you see now, other coming from the grass near you, 2 other very tall figures, which you do recognize as Nkosi, having.
okay. So,
Mhm.
sorry, I was just going to say, what were they going to do? 'Cause I was gonna do a thing.
One of them has like what looks to be a short sword aimed to Alvarez's neck, which he just like he doesn't scream, but he looks shocked by the fact he was caught out of guard.
Okay, so, well, the only thing I was going to do there is something incredibly stupid, but you know what? Fuck it. Greater good. Must
Greater
protect
good.
Bee Queen. So what she's going to do is she, like, very, like, unexpectedly, with as little movement as possible, she is going to raise, like, so you know how you, like, hold a spear, like, propping it on the ground with her glaive? What she's just going to do is going to raise it off the ground and smack it down on the ground, making a noise to get the attention of the bees in the air.
Ah, okay.
Okay, make me
what?
I'm about to roll new character.
Okay, okay. Before you do this, I will let you know that the other Nkosi that was also coming out of the bushes is holding a bow, and it's aiming it up.
And I'm
Okay.
definitely going to do this.
Yeah. So, question:
Yeah.
Would I also see the one with the other 2 coming in?
What was your perception?
Let me. It's an 8, or my perception roll was 11.
It was a 13 total. Yeah, because
13, yeah, 13.
I will say you are not aware of this happening because this is basically them just
Okay,
sneaking into
being
what's
being
on.
very stealthy. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what about my smacking my pole arm on the...
Okay. Where are you smacking the polearm? Against him or against the ground?
Yeah, against the ground. It's not to like attack anyone. It's to make a noise, so they get their attack.
Okay. As you do this, you will feel the claws slowly, very faintly digging into your throat, not causing any harm yet, but they're touching you.
Does this get attention of Kells?
Yeah.
I
Let's.
will say this is true. I will say yes. This is loud enough to call the attention of the kills of the.
In that case, looking down, I see this clawed hand reaching for one of my charges, and that is an immediate. I was prepared. Can I do a flurry of bows? May I? Unleash my bow flurry.
You can try.
All right. So, first attack roll of the campaign, boys. Woo!
Hey!
This didn't go as I expected.
It never does.
It never does.
I'm sorry.
20. Look at this guy's AC. Pulling out sheets because I wasn't expecting to use that.
Yes. Prepare.
Just.
Oh, look, another race to purge.
Oh, damn it.
Not wrong.
I have. I'm going to get coup de grace in a minute.
Well, you're not helpless, so
True,
I don't
true.
necessarily think that'd happen.
See, wait a second. Shut up, Doug. AC. Ooh, that unfortunately does not hit.
Oh.
You see, as you aim straight at his face, while he's looking at Rovya with his claw, just and just let me show what the creature you are seeing.
All right, let's see.
As it barks down in the fields below.
Oh. Oh. Okay. I'm going to announce to Melisande in Hive, Nokozi! And that will be hopefully
Also,
once.
this guy is a whole 2 feet taller than you, Rovya.
Is he? He's if he's 7 foot, he's 1 foot tall.
Oh, I thought she was shorter.
Nah, I'm 6 foot.
Okay, yeah, he has a full foot on you.
Still impressive.
He's
still quite
the
dangerous.
the arrow just goes by next to him. He looks up.
And I'll announce in common, let go of my charge, or this next arrow will go straight through your eyes. Beast.
You see that his big tooth grin. Why don't you come down? We just want to talk for a minute.
as a show of goodwill, let go of my charge.
He gets close to you, Rovya. He whispers, "If you try anything, I'll let you know I have 5 people aiming at you right now." As he just like pulls back his claws and
As,
puts
as
his
he
arm
does
forward.
that, she's going to like back away 5 feet and ready her polearm and assume a battle stance, but she's not going to attack.
Doug is very opinionated tonight. Sorry about that.
No, it's all good. It's
I
all good.
appreciate the dog's opinion.
I didn't know
all
the
good.
cats had their war dogs with them.
So,
Okay, so you're. You're not adopting this battle stance, right?
Yeah,
let's see.
assuming that,
So, oh, Chaotic's back! Yay! Melisande! Everything went to shit! Everything went to shit!
Yep, I can tell, and I'm doing my best, but fucking, I don't know what it is. The internet here went kaput. I think I need to also upgrade my computer. I feel like half of the issue is my card.
Well, so quick recap. They were in Tall Plains, and Rovya and Alvari were ambushed by this big Nkosi guy, and it turns out that rolling a 20 did not hit him. So I threatened him with let go of my
but okay.
Let go of my charge, or well, it was a 20 total, not a 20 on the die. I said, let go of my charge, or the next one will go through your eyes. And he let go, and he said, why don't you come down here? We just want to talk.
Okay.
And so, since he has let my bodyguard go free, I will slowly... I'll turn to Melisande, and I'll nod, and I'll slowly make my way back down to just hovering off the ground.
Okay, as you hover, you start having a glance at all the other Nkosi that were hidden. Now they are not, as they like stand tall. You find yourself surrounded by around 5 Nkosi and other three what you assume to be humans. They have their faces are covered in hoods and masks.
So, what is so important to speak of that you would threaten my charge?
He points at the stakes with skeletons. Didn't you saw a sign over there?
We did. We had just observed them and were trying to peruse their meaning. I was unfamiliar that we would be encountering Nkosi all the way up here, let alone an ambush for travelers.
Well, you know, we have to eat. He says, just like having this leg upon his snout.
So you would eat other sentient beings?
Why? Does that scare you?
No. It disappoints me. I had hoped that after 500 years, your kind would have grown past their bestial needs. But it seems I was wrong. Now, let us go free and prove that you are beyond your bestial instincts.
Not so fast. I want to know what our two bumblebees doing around here all alone.
Well, we're not alone, but okay.
We are not alone. As you can see, we are simply traveling along with two companions of mine. And as for our eventual destination, I was told there was a city this far north by the name of Langish. Do you happen to know where that is?
His eyebrow rises with curiosity. It's following that straight line in that direction. However, it will be unfair for me and my man to ask to let you go like that without paying a toll. Wouldn't you agree?
Foul monster!
I'll hold
You
a
would
hand.
dare! You would dare!
I'll hold a hand out to Melisande. What is this toll that you speak of?
Well, as I told you, me and my friends recently have had a hard time finding food for us. If you have anything you can give us, like... He looks at Rovya for a second. Then he looks at Elvarin for afterwards. Let's say one of your non-Thriae companions. Unless you have something of more valor than that. More value.
I'll pause. I will not sacrifice one of my companions to satiate your bloodlust. If it is food that you want, I have trail rations that could satisfy 1, 2, 3, 4. As she points with her auxiliary arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many are there, Ebony?
Total of 8. 5 Nikosi, 3 something else. Humanoids, probably. Humanoids, but you cannot tell what they are.
Luckily, I have just enough trail rations for that many. I have enough trail rations to last each of you one day. That is my offer. You will eat for one day, and then let us pass without issue. You are capable hunters. I would assume that you would be able to hunt these plains to find whatever else you may seek.
Roll me a diplomacy check.
Could I aid the diplomacy check by looking threatening, to make it look like it'd be not a good idea to attack us?
Yeah.
Would that work?
Yes.
So roll that
Mind if
intimidate
I
to
do
add a
that?
+2. Hell yeah!
Okay.
Yep. Just to look intimidating, so it's like, you probably better taking the deal than trying to attack us, so...
Rovya, you can assist on this as well if you want to.
Okay. I was just gonna ask because
Intimidate. Intimidate. Intimidate.
And Elvarin is going to assist you as well.
Yes. Yes.
Hell yeah!
Yeah. Keep going.
Yes!
So total plus 6.
27. Hell yeah!
He's going to take the rations. Community gesture.
So I will reach into my pack and take out all but one of my available leftover trail rations and set them on the ground. That should be enough for all of you to eat enough for one day. And now myself and my companions will leave.
Just one more warning. If you ever come across those stakes with bones, you should stay away. I won't be as forgiving the next time.
I will be sure to remember that. Come. To Langish we go.
Make me another perception check on him, Melisande.
Sure. An 18.
Sorry, Melaina, I mean.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Well, I made one too
15.
now, so...
Yeah, that works.
It's
Would it be...
Okay, so as they turn around and start leaving one by one, the last one to leave is this the 7-foot tall Nikosi. When he turns back, you notice two curious things. The first one is that he doesn't have a tail. Seems to be that his tail was
removed
cut
in some
or-
way? Yeah.
And the other one is that kind of as it was a dagger or a piercing weapon, tied to his waist, there is what you recognize as a stinger of a Thriae.
What's a where now?
A stinger of a Thriae.
Yeah,
Thriae
oh.
stinger.
Yeah.
3i.
That's how you pronounce it, yeah. Thriae.
Okay.
E.
I thought it was 3a.
It's Greek. Thriae.
Thriae. Okay.
Or Thriae.
You call a Cyclops using binoculars.
You say that do you do anything or say anything?
Well, once we get out of earshot... I had hoped that their kind had grown beyond their bestial instincts, but apparently I was wrong. Are all of you okay?
It would be better to ask my queen if they are... Because they won't be next time.
I assure you, if we cross paths with that one again, he will answer for what he has done this day.
My apologies for letting myself be captured like that.
Do not think anything of it, Rovya. You were outnumbered, as were all of us. We cannot fight that. We cannot fight something like that by ourselves. We were not equipped for it. And we were taken by surprise, all of us.
At least, after my trail rations as counterpart for yours.
That is a kind gesture, but I think now that we're in the plains, I feel we will not quite need those, as she turns to Melisande. Melisande here has been trained as quite the capable hunter herself. I'm sure she will be able to find us food just fine. What about you, Alvari? She'll turn and what about you, Alvari? Are you holding up, as they would say, I think?
He seems to be a bit too focused on the cozy that are leaving. And you managed to catch for a few seconds that he was very, very pissed by seeing them.
Could I sense motive that real quick?
Yes.
23.
Okay, so this is new coming from him. But you catch this sense of complete revulsion and hatred for these creatures. Fucking
My God. I see that look in your eye, Alvari.
You see, as soon as he notices this, his glance just completely changes. Oh, I apologize. He says, like, as he just like shuts his book closed.
Think nothing of it, Alvari. We need to... However, do they seem familiar to you? I caught a look in your eye just now.
Oh, that's an oof. He pauses for a moment as he puts his book back into his belt strap. Not particularly, no, but let's say that I've had rough experiences in the past with his kin.
So they truly haven't grown past their ways. That's a shame.
I wouldn't say all of them. I will admit I have come across one or two nice ones in the past.
1 or 2 does not make 100.
Nor does it answer for the transgressions they've made towards us in the past. Though I will take your wording into consideration, Alvari. We shall see if there are those that grow beyond their bestial instincts.
I am glad we didn't need to recur to violence to solve this. Would have been a shame to waste spells on creatures like them.
Well, what's done is done. Right now, I think it's time we continue moving. Langisha waits.
And fortunately, some good quality food and a bed.
I certainly look forward to that. And she'll land off of her, stop her hovering, and start walking with the rest of them as they continue on their trek.
Alright, you keep making your way on the plains, and nothing else seems to happen that might be worth mentioning. You have to hunt for food for probably a day or two, just to not run out of Rovya's rations as well.
Okay.
Do you need
that would
survival
be
checks for that?
yeah, that'd be 2 survival checks, I'd
Sure.
imagine.
Yes, please.
Sure, give me a moment. Okay. All right. Cool. My internet's still being fucky, but whatever.
If you'd like, I can roll it. Do you have the modifier? Oh, there it goes. Just now. 13 and 17.
Yep. Which I can provide food and water for one other person other than myself for every 2 points by which my result exceeds 10. So I can feed 2 and then 4. So.
All right.
Not really in a threatening disposition, I don't think anymore.
Yeah.
I imagine you might want to help with. Sorry. I imagine you might want to help with survival for the first day, Melisande, Melaina, or Rovya.
Not sure I have survival. Yeah.
You
You
can
can still
always
make survival
you can always
checks.
still aid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's literally an aid. Meets the 10.
There we go.
Hey.
So for the first day, it goes up to 15, which would mean 2 additional people beyond myself. So I could feed 3 for the first day and then 4 for the second day.
Yeah.
So
and
1 ration
Melaina-
would get eaten.
Yeah, so Melaina will eat her last ration here for the first day. That's all my rations.
It's good enough. You managed to get some rabbit, fox, things like that, and some berries.
Plains creatures.
Yeah. You actually managed to catch a dire rabbit. Who knows?
Oh no.
Oh my fucking god.
It's a big bunny.
Fluffers.
Actually, yeah, with the 17, the second day you managed to catch a single dire rabbit, and that's just food enough
my
for all of
God.
you.
God damn.
It's not a buns, that's a
That's a
bun.
buns. That's a big fucking
Oh my.
And aside from that, without issue, by the afternoon of your following day of travel, you see the city of Langish in the distance, and followed by that, you see for the first time, for you, at least for you, Melisande and Melaina, the sea, which is just this massive body of water, bigger than any lake or any current of water you've ever seen before.
By the ancestors, it's just like what the consorts would describe.
That's a lot of water. That's it. Just lots of water.
Yeah. Lots of water.
Laurie just chuckled to himself. I wouldn't recommend you drink of it. So, looks like we made it to our destination. Alive?
Yes.
Which is good.
Yes. You were quite the intriguing traveling companion, Alvari.
Well, I am here just because of you and your generous help, and I think it will be rude to not repay that kindness. He's going to look into his pouch, inside his coat, in his back pouch. You hear the sound of metal like clanking. I hope you are familiar with these, as he's going to hold a few gold pieces in his hand.
Ah, I am. How many gold pieces is it?
Each of you, Melaina, Melisande, and Rovya, are given 10 gold pieces.
Cool.
Awesome. I certainly cannot have you just offer these without something in return. She
Oh,
she
no, no, no,
places
no.
she places a hand to her chin. I have something in exchange for that, and she will reach into her pack and pull out a small translucent like a vial, yes. Here. A gift from the future Kel, as she hands the vial to him.
He looks at it. Is it a vial of your Merope?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Oh. What? May I ask what is this exactly? As he kind of like takes a look at it with inspections it closer.
Open it and drink is all I ask.
See, I catch shit for converting people to ooh. She's feeding like gelatin to people.
My essence.
My.
Planning to be God Queen.
That vial contains my essence.
These cookies are special.
To be fair, that's really rule review.
Is that what Solana uses, huh?
Your coffee cup, me.
Oh god.
So,
Just have it on a biscuit.
So all I ask is you drink it so that I may see your reaction to it. I'm quite curious on the effects that it may have on one such as yourself.
He gives you this raised eyebrow smile, shrugs, raises the vial, Schleinde. He's going to take basically a shot of it.
Nice.
What is the effect of the Merope exactly again?
Specifically for him, it would be a either a +2 insight on an attack roll, a saving throw, or overcoming spell resistance for 1d6 plus 3 rounds.
Wasn't there a caster level boost?
No. Specifically, overcoming spell resistance is the.
Okay.
Yeah.
He feels like, oof. Whoa. That is. Woof. I think that feels great. Not gonna lie, it's what is exactly this?
It is my essence.
This isn't just science. This is sexy science.
Melaina will smile
What?
and hold out a finger, wagging it as she takes the vial from him. Akel never reveals her true secrets, though I will admit that was quite an interesting reaction.
What is this like secret ingredient shit she's got going on? Could you make cookies with this?
Do it.
Technically you could. That would be
Oh my god.
a terrible waste of the raw potency of it, but maybe.
Well, I'm just thinking for commerce, you know.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a good commerce thing because she can only
She can only make so much.
She can only make a certain much per day. As Melaina smiles and says, I hope that is a proper gift in return for such a wonderful traveling companion. And I hope that I will meet you again someday.
I hope so as well, and I hope you and your friends will have a pleasant stay in Languish. And just as a little recommendation, if you ever run into savages like those again, a coin or two can be also a good bribe.
I will keep that in mind. Thank you, Alvari. Until next time.
I hope we'll see you, meet you again. So, and I hope you keep taking care of this wonderful lady as he kind of nods to Melisande and Rovya. Just like scowl and shrug.
We don't really have much to say, apparently.
Yeah.
We're just like, yep, we traveled with you, now we're done, go away.
Yeah, it's like we're the we're the entourage, man. We're just here.
Yeah. We're just,
So you
Alright.
start going ahead towards Languish. You start making your own way to it. You hear the noises of griffins flying around the city. You're hit by the smell of sea water. And with that, you have now arrived to Languish, prepared for session 1.
Woo!
Thank God we can actually start the game.
Yay!
Yay!
That was fun.
Uh,
That was like that. I feel like every campaign should have like a session 1 to sort of set the tone for everyone as they join in.
Did
Yeah.
we get any experience for dealing with all of that?
yeah.
I think
It may be before session 1, but
I think he's using milestones instead of XP.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah,
Sorry, I don't
we got
work
10
well.
gold for each of us for dealing with all of that. So I think we're all set.
Yeah.
If you
All right.
say so.
So we'll go with Darius's adventures at work. But before that, let's take a 5-minute pee break, so I can
All
also
right.
All right.
Pee break.
Well, it's been calling me a lot.
So I guess the kitty has a big stinger, huh?
He does.
What kitty
Well,
did
and
what?
that
The one with the Thriae infestation
Yeah.
of his tail.
he's got like trophies from Thriae stingers.
So
Don't
was
worry,
it
I'm sure.
attached to where his tail was, or is it just like attached to his belt?
Should
His
totally be
tail's
where
gone.
his tail was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
He's
what's the
LARPing as some
finger
gay
placement of it?
He's LARPing as a gay bee lion.
What?
He's LARPing as a bee lion because he's replaced his stubby tail with a stinger.
With a stinger.
That's what I thought it was. I wasn't sure if I missed
mean-
that.
Nah, it's the
Maybe
stinger's
I'm
just
doing
like a
something
trophy on his
already.
waist.
Food lion.
Gotcha. So it's attached to his belt, showing it off. Basically,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, you call him a bee lion. It seems to me more like a food lion.
Oh my
Well,
god.
looks like
God, it's been a long time since I've seen a food lion.
a food lion. Oh, I see him all the damn time.
Huh?
Food line?
I'm probably confused because I'm trying to hear things, but my internet is still fucking up. So
Oh no, food
Mm.
lion is a grocery chain.
yeah, I know. I said I see him all the time.
Oh
I
yeah,
thought it
right.
was a reference to something that I was
I've
like,
only ever
that's
seen
not-
one, and it was back like in Bethesda or something.
Mm.
I used to live in that area.
You said the B word. That's 5 minutes jail.
Can't hear you. Turn your volume up.
I wish there was something I could do. I'm gonna literally have to drive down to Best Buy tomorrow, pick up a fucking card that can handle the 5G. The 5G is at like 50 megabytes per second, but for whatever reason, the normal is just like dead. God, it pisses me
Jeez.
off.
Mm.
Careful. 5G
Mike,
apparently gives you coronavirus.
Yo,
I'll
true?
keep that in mind.
hopefully you can get that all worked out, man.
I
True,
hope
not
so.
false.
It's because the card that's in there is just old enough it doesn't access it, so.
Mm.
But honestly though, my fucking desktop is like you can literally gauge its age from the card that's in it, so it's old. It's got a GTX 970, so it's old.
Older than dad.
Older than what?
Did I?
God damn it.
Oh, jeez.
And I'm
Brilliant.
back.
Brilliant.
So just that song came to mind after thinking on the cozy.
The lion gets stabbed tonight.
The lion gets
Fucking
man.
step.
The lion gets skinned tonight.
Hell yeah.
Lion is about to be in this season.
Who wants some lion steak?
I'm trying to sell my fucking tasty lion steak on the classic auction house for like weeks now. Hey, that shit actually sells. Funnily enough, that actually sells decently for like 15 silver, and I am
It's a
not
good
passing up
bonus for your
15.
mid-30s.
Yeah, it is. It's like one of the good ones. Yeah, tasty lion steak.
Wait, you can eat lion steak?
Yes.
In the game,
Yeah.
in WoW Classic, you can kill lions, cook up their steak, and sell it on the auction house for a lot of money.
I'm gonna have so many by the time I'm done in the Badlands.
Listen, man, I'm all about those beer battles.
Oh hell yeah!
That lion.
Those
I
beer.
hope.
Wait, did you say beer-basted boar ribs?
Oh, back to early dwarf game.
I hope you enjoyed
Hello?
this first segment of the Hello Starry.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah.
That encounter didn't go as I planned.
I want to meet the bees.
It went.
Bees
It went.
needs-
It went exactly as it needed to.
Quick question: is my mic okay? I've moved it since.
Yeah.
first
Yeah, it's
talking.
good.
Yeah, it sounds
Cool.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
All right. Since
Alright, just,
I believe we're
is
all
everybody
back.
here again?
I believe we're all
Or are we
back
still
now.
waiting on some more?
I am
Never
hither.
left.
I think everyone's here.
Yeah, I think we're all back.
And time to go mute because I'm not in this section.
Mm,
Here.
Okie dokie. So now moving into inside the city, Darius. Okay. If you recall the last session, you you managed to kick out another Hansi customer from the Rose.
Mm-hmm.
And you did notice that him and the other two guys you gently bit the shit out of the other day were helping him up and probably talking shit about you as they were doing so.
Takes a pile to know a pile.
You have to stay over in the rows for a bit longer today, with the promise of some extra coin. Just because, particularly today, it's a bit extra busy in the night.
Mm-hmm.
You make your routine as well. You make your watch. Nothing out of the ordinary happens for the rest of the night. Fortunately, someone actually comes to you and congratulates you for kicking out that asshole guy from the tavern.
Ain't a thing.
It's this like drunkish guy that's like, let me tell you, I work with that guy. He's an asshole in and out of work.
Oh yeah? Where y'all work at?
Oh, just at the docks we pick up and take out shit whenever people come in with stuff.
All right. Hopefully he'll have learned his lesson. We'll see though.
Who knows? He likes to take it out with the newbies, time and time.
That'd be a mistake. You having a good time otherwise, friend?
Oh, absolutely. I just, come here to have a nice show and have a couple drinks with friends.
Yeah, you came to the right place.
Yeah.
Just hoping
What
the
about
rest.
you? I haven't seen a guy with scales before, black scales before.
I'm from the. I actually grew up in the Iron Cobra out in the jungle to the west, and I just decided one day that I wanted to see what the rest of Embercrest had to offer. So
He looks confused for a second. I certainly hope those iron cobras aren't poisonous or anything.
Nah, friend, nah. It's not actual snakes. It's a order of monks.
Oh.
Don't worry, you're not the first to make that misconception.
He's way too drunk to understand this conversation.
Yeah. Being as one who has been that drunk before, I understand that.
Well, I sure hope these snake monks are did a good job raising you. You seem like a good man, you know?
Well, I ain't no champion, but listen, why don't you go see someone's eyeing you over there. He's like kind of he kind of wants the he kind of wants the guy to kind of go, leave him alone so Darius can kind of focus on keeping his eye on the place. So he's just pointing out a girl who's looking off in this direction. He's like, "Hey, someone's eyeing you. Up to it, chum."
He winks back at you, gives you this like punch in the arm, like friendly-ish.
Yeah.
Why don't you make your way into the docks someday? We like to play some strength-based games.
Now you're speaking my language. Maybe I'll mosey over, see how another friend of mine's doing.
He gives you a thumbs up and he starts drunkenly making his way. He falls over like halfway. And by the looks, he's now passed out. He's not moving.
Oh, so he fell to the floor.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So Darius is gonna kind of rush over and just like, all right, let's get you in a seat, friend. Come on.
Just like drag him for a few seconds.
Yeah, so he's just lifting him up. I have 40 strength. No, 20 strength. Sorry. So it's
Whoa! Holy shit!
I have 20 strength, so it's probably no trouble. Just like, come on, friend, get you in a chair. There you go. Easy does it. All right, and probably back to his position.
Yeah, you keep making watch. You see, the girls make a nice show. Some of them working with private clients and things of the like.
Mm-hmm.
Your turn comes to an end. It's kinda late, like around 10, 11-ish.
Okay.
As you're making your way to... Now that I think about it, where are you sleeping?
Did the my thought was I can't remember if this was right or not. We might have talked about it last session, but didn't other gold dragon boy offer me like a couch or some shit while I get situated?
Dalton?
The blacksmith. Yeah.
I
Blacksmith boy.
think that's what we had talked.
Yeah, he did offer
He
you
would
a
have
job.
definitely offered you one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a couch and another job. So
Hell yeah.
Much to Dazielle's chagrin.
so I'd probably be making my way back to their place.
Blacksmith. Yeah. You start making your way. People are slowly making their ways home. Streets are getting quieter and quieter. Make me a perception check.
Okay.
As soon as you start making your way into the parts of the street that are kinda empty, you hear the noise of footsteps trying to be sneaky but doing a piss poor job at it. Like you hear footsteps, but as soon as you like slightly turn your head, you see no one, and stop hearing it, and then turn your head again, and start hitting it again. It's very clearly you are being followed.
You know, I got a good pair of ears if you're looking to talk, so why don't we just cut the charade? He says, turning around to face the noises.
You hear nothing. No answer. You just like turn around and see the street is empty. And with a perception check, the only thing that someone could possibly hide in, or it's it's Dazielle sticking. Is this like pair of crates and a barrel on each side of the street.
Crates in a barrel, huh?
Yeah.
How do I want to approach that? How would Darius approach that? Trying to decide if I would have my crossbow with me today or not.
Probably, if I may suggest, how far are they away from you? The boxes and barrel?
They're a good 30 feet away from you.
You could probably just like pick up a pebble or something and like throw it at a wall nearby and just see if it startles them.
Okay, yeah. I'll go for a little pebble toss.
Sure. D20 plus dex or strength, whichever you prefer.
Okay. Man, not the best rolls tonight.
Not your best pebble throw. You toss it and it goes by the side of the barrel, just like keeps like bouncing.
Mm-hmm.
You hear a small gasp as soon as a pebble passes by.
Ooh.
Hide and seek's over, kids. Step on out.
You see coming from the barrel the guy you toss out of the rose in the evening. Coming from the crate, you see one of the guys that was that you kicked, which house you kicked a day ago.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is holding a rope. They're both looking at you. It's a mix of fear but also anger.
Really?
They start to slowly approach you.
All right. I'm gonna give you guys one chance to turn this around, turn yourselves around, and walk away. Because I ain't making any promises what's gonna happen next. You don't want me to start a tooth collection now, do ya? He says as he kind of gets into almost like a kind of a fisticuff stance.
His profile picture.
Yeah,
the
pretty
handout.
much.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, roll me another perception check, please, as you're like approaching them.
Oh, I'm kind of staying back. Like I'm getting into position as if they're ready to make a move.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, just okay. So as they are like slowly making their way, you hear a voice coming like kind of behind you, just yelling. It's not them you should be worried about. And you see that like this guy like still like 15 feet away from you, just running towards you. It's the other guy you whose ass you kicked.
Okay, so he is running towards me right now.
Yep.
Oy.
He's basically
Sounds like
doing
it's time to roll initiative.
He's
Yeah.
basically doing the surprise attack kind of thing.
My God.
Well, he never
So
went to
since I
bad
caught
guy
that
school, did he?
perception, since I caught that with my perception, though. No, that would kill them if I did that, I think.
You can set that. You
Say
can always
non-lethal.
punch and do non-lethal. You do it for free because you're monk.
Well,
You've got
it's also
unarmed combatant.
yeah, that's true, but it wasn't what I was thinking of.
Oh.
I was thinking to acid breath.
Oh my fucking
Oh my
God.
God.
That
Honestly-
might kill them, though.
Why would you?
Well, here's a funny thing. Honestly, number one, even if it doesn't kill them, it will most definitely scare the shit out of them, most likely.
That's true. That's true.
So could I say that since I caught his perception, I don't want to aim it at him, but more like towards the ground. So like, you know, in his in the path he'd be running.
So the acid's like on the ground or something.
Would I be able to
instead.
do that, Ebony?
You
Might
can do
stop him
that,
running.
and as part of that, roll me an intimidation check with a +4.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So
It
like
might
it's
trip
not
him
it's
up.
not you should be worrying about, and then he just whips around.
Nice.
Using the old London.
Oh, boy. Yes. +4?
So a demoralize. That's DC 10 plus the guy's hit die, which I assume hit die plus his wisdom modifier, which I assume is pretty low given what he's about to do.
So as he's running, and he's also running like an idiot. He like has one of his arms like kind of dangling, and the other is like holding a very very short knife.
Mm-hmm.
Can't spell.
He's Naruto running.
God damn it.
Yes.
the good old Cockney vomit and grommet.
Well, he's about to be Sasuke winning, and by that I mean not.
So what? Your breath is a line, right?
I think it's a 15 cone is what you
Yeah.
said the Dragonblessed was.
Yeah, I think all of the Dragonblessed are cones, and it's just the element.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So he starts to run at me. Like I hear him shout before he gets very far. He just whip around,
Yeah, you just unleash this
splash the
breath.
ground with this pool of acid.
Yep. You see the splash, and he stops like right before, like within your limit. He sees the splashes. Sorry, kind of hit the walls and hit the floor, and hear this.
Careful now! Don't want to trip and fall in the deep end, do ya?
His legs are shaking. He looks at you. Sorry, guys, you're alone in this, and he's just like roaring in the other direction.
Y'all are on your own.
And then I whip back around in my battle stance, like, now. Sorry about the interruption. Didn't we have a little business?
Roll me another intimidate with the same bonus, please.
Hell yeah.
Another
Okay.
one. All right.
A pants of peach
Another one.
colors.
Another one.
Hell
The one with the rope tosses one of the ends to the other. He grabs it, and they start like doing this rope jumping. We're just planning on having this nocturnal party. You know,
Just jump and rope. Nothing else here.
yeah. Do you want to play?
He lifts an eyebrow, and he's like, "What's your record?"
He has like
So good.
like a runny nose, and his eyes are kind of like tearing. 24.
God
Not
damn it.
bad for someone who's pissing himself. All right. I'll tell you what. If you want to keep your whatever this is, he's trying to lift his head as he says this and like move his hand around. Like, if you want to keep doing whatever this is, I highly suggest you leave me out of it and leave the friendos you met the other day out of it. Does that sound like a pretty good deal?
Both of them just like nod their heads very fast.
All right. You guys have yourselves a good night. Turns away and starts walking.
It's the best deal.
Stops, turns back
anywhere.
around. And if you ever make trouble at the Rose again, I'll skin you alive.
You literally hear it's the whimper of the guy with Farquaad's head in Shrek.
Oh, that's great.
That was to emphasize. If he I don't care if he comes to the Rose again. If he makes trouble in the Rose again, there will be trouble.
Fair enough.
And then he will continue to head on home.
You hear, as you start making your way again, you hear some running steps in the direction, like where from the third guy was coming from.
Mm-hmm.
You meet with a familiar sight of a golden scaled Dragonblessed. Dazielle.
Oh.
You hear a commotion broke up close from where you're living. Oh. Hello?
We can hardly hear you, Starry.
Yeah, I know. Something's going wrong.
There we
Oh,
go.
Now you sound good.
We're good. We're
Oh,
good
it's
now.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what happened. It just kind of went.
Every time
Okay.
it's been somebody's turn tonight, something's gone wrong.
Something's happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
Discord just doesn't like me at the moment.
So,
All my mics.
Funny thing is, my
So
internet's perfectly fine now. So
so Dazielle, you're making your round in the night. You hear
the
someone yelling gibberish not far away from me where you are.
I'm Batman.
You, you start making your way, running in direction of the commotion. You see this guy just running for his life, and when you appear in the street from where this was happening, you meet with Darius, who is now making his way towards your place.
Just
Making his way downtown.
casually striding home with a hand on his hip, just like, yeah, whatever.
You got something on your mouth there.
Just a little
the guy.
pride.
No,
Sorry,
it's like
just a little pride. Guess I missed it earlier. He
Uh-huh.
wipes his face.
Is there a commotion or something back there? You know,
Well,
it's
they
not in
wanted
trouble,
to
are
they
you?
wanted to write the book on trouble, so I decided to close the book. It sounded a lot better in my head, to be honest.
I think with a little time you could workshop that and make it sound better. I
Could you
guess
repeat
you
that?
could say you edited the chapter a bit.
Could you repeat that story? My thing cut out.
Oh, so with a bit of time you could workshop it, but I guess for now you could say you edited the chapter.
My fucking god. They're literally perfect for each other.
I get to use my puns that no one else in any other party lets me do. So
Yeah.
Well,
I
one
have-
guy ran for
I
his
have
life.
creative freedom here.
Another one. One guy got to run for his life. Another one's, well, I guess he's a jump roper. So,
I get.
I guess that's a thing around here.
I mean, I don't really tend to put people on the rope, but
Dazielle, you've been living here for a long time. That's not a thing people do here.
it's not a thing people do.
Oh. Well, he's pissing himself, so that's all I really care to get a laugh out of. Anyway, it's kind of late. What are you even doing out?
She kind of gestures around, like, what do you think? I'm going for a stroll. I am a perfect citizen. I don't get into trouble at all.
Yeah.
I make
you
sure
beat-
that thing doesn't happen.
Are you beating people up too? Because that'd be
I
pretty
would
cool.
never. I would never do something. I just teach people a lesson. Is what I do.
I like the jib of your cut.
Is that how that goes?
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh,
I
that's
love
brilliant.
this.
God damn it.
I guess I should escort you back unless you know the way yet.
I think I know the way by now. Thanks. And hey, I know I jab at you a lot, but it's just kind of my nature. I do want you to know that I appreciate you. I appreciate you and your pops putting me up for a bit.
Papa does have a heart of gold. And he's freckles, I guess, too.
Freckles, arms, works. Yeah, I know the score.
You know, how about we start over? And she does the same bow she did to Jimbo. I'm like, I'm Dazielle. Welcome to, how do I pronounce the place?
Langies.
Langies. Welcome to Langies. I hope we get along fine.
You say that she bowed.
Yeah.
His response is,
She looks up, she's like, what? Greetings are important. That's what I was taught. Don't laugh at me.
At this, he's going to be like. So, looking at Darius's picture here, you see how he kind of has like the kind of cloak around his that he kind of wears. He's going to like kind of. He's gonna take it up, like kind of take it up, like kind of hold it out to the side, kind of count
like a curtsy almost. Or
I don't know, like you know how like you know how like Count Dooku had like whipped out his cloak like far to the side.
Oh yeah.
Far outstretched arm. He's gonna do the same with his thing, and hold it out to the side, put a hand down, and like give like this kind of very stiff bow, because you can tell it's not something he's not used to doing. Darius Caustic Grip, at your service, Dazzy, if I may be so bold to call you.
Yeah, don't. Only a few people call me that so far. I'm still not used to strangers calling me that. I guess. In the future, maybe, but for now, it's just Dazielle. You're going to do it anyway, aren't you?
He thinks to when he called it. He thinks when he talked to his boss and referred to her as Dazzy Dukes.
No.
And then he's going to say, absolutely, Dazielle.
Thank you very much. I was preparing to punch you, actually.
Oh my god.
Character growth.
Much appreciated.
If it really bothers you that much and you got thin skin under them scales, then yeah, I can start calling you Dazielle if you want.
It's courtesy for now. I mean, I barely know you, and it's something that I don't know. It's something my papa told me when I was little. It's still a little weird to hear it. I mean, I could call you Dari. Although I think that might get confusing.
You know, come to think of it, I did have some guys at the monastery call me that a couple times, but, you know, their noses kind of fix themselves. But, that aside, I do kind of see your point.
In the future, perhaps, but for now.
Yeah, I'll just let it grow. I'll let it grow on me a little bit. See how this whole Dragonkin friendship will play out. Be a big middle finger to the history books, I tell you that.
Oh yes, definitely. I don't think they ever expected this. But then again, that they weren't really expecting dragons to die. So there's that.
Well, when you say that, there's gonna be a little bit of a look on there's a bit of a downtrodden look on his face when you say that, as he just goes, yeah, I can agree to that.
Although who knew in this town there'd be so many of us? Well, at least, I guess 3 is what I've seen. So I mean, things are improving.
Right now, you Goldies outnumber me 3-2, 3-1 at least.
Yeah, I only thought there were gold in this area. It was weird to see you points at the black scales. I'm like, I honestly thought you did something to paint them that way.
Nah, it's real long story. One not worth getting into in the middle of a night on an open street full of jump ropers and pants pissers, let me tell you.
Yeah. I guess you bring the strange with you.
That's a really good album name, by the way.
I actually didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry.
Dakota.
Well,
you guys hear me?
Yeah, I heard you a little bit.
Yeah, I think your what you said cut out a bit in the end.
Yeah.
No? Am I good?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
not Goody.
Dakota.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, 1 second. Let me check that out.
Now, do you want a little company for your walk, or do you want to stroll solo for tonight?
Might do a little bit more walking around, maybe for half an hour. Don't let my father know. I mean, I don't want him to worry.
Don't let him know what.
What I get up to.
He raises an eyebrow and just like, that just says, did you totally just miss that?
She did. She's not exactly smart.
Well, neither am I, for that matter, so.
Fair,
she's not wise.
fair point.
Fucking, we're gonna have a dumb contest one of these days. It's gonna be great. A dumb up.
Oh man. Yeah.
Between
I
the
think
three of
your
us.
intelligence. I think your intelligence and wisdom is mine, but swapped. I think it was.
What do you mean?
Almost around- like you had better wisdom in my than my wisdom, and I had better intelligence than your intel. I think, which is ironic.
Probably don't need to tell. Probably don't need to tell someone of your build this, but careful out there, I guess.
Oh, I always am. Usually they're easy to deal with, but I don't tend to. I don't know. I guess they always come back, so I guess I don't do a good job. So at least there's 2 of us now, right?
Yeah, you know it.
Good. The
All
gods
right.
are meteor. Okay.
All right. Well, you have a good walk, Dazielle.
Yes. Stay safe. This time.
He's gonna wink and head down the block towards the house.
You make your way. The door is half open. Baby bee dragons.
Oh my god.
Baby bee dragons.
Door's half open. You so where to open it? You see in the what's it called? The counter area of the blacksmith. You see Jeera being smothered by Cinder Chunk.
Oh. Darius sees this?
Yeah, you see like Jeera is just trying to stand up, but the cat doesn't want to.
Oh God!
I've also been told it's illegal to get up, so I've just been here.
He's just been sitting there for like the last couple hours.
Oh, that's not good. So he just kind of rushes over to things and starts digging them out with his claws.
Hold up! This is illegal. Can't do this.
Shut up! You're gonna get crushed under that little guy. Come on.
You lift up. You hear.
What happened to common sense?
Oh god, what's going on?
It's common sense not to disobey the law.
Fuck him well.
What the fuck is going on?
God. Jeera's being smothered by the chunky cat. Apparently.
I am.
Yes.
Because he's been told it's illegal to get up.
Funny enough, there's a real life cat in my lap right now.
Hey.
Yeah, I am. I'm moving that cat. Come on, get out of here.
I think you might need a bigger strength score.
Nah,
What?
you can lift it whatever.
Full strength.
You might need your hands
Weaponized
to
chunk.
stand up
Zane might need a little help.
Throw anything.
You could put him in a siege tower. Bloody hell! Fucking knock down a wall with it.
Also, I think you have not met Cinder Chung yet, right, Solar?
Was he the chunky boy?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
the
the
chunky
cat.
cat.
Oh no,
Ah,
it's a
yes.
cat.
You lift it
The
up.
glorious chunk.
You
Anyways,
put it up. Sorry, go ahead, Jeera.
I'm over here because I finished my sculpture of Cinder Chunk, and I just point at somewhere where it's at. I believe it's time to celebrate. Whenever the next time your establishment is open, we can bring Elvarin and Dazielle to it.
Ah, you're quite the artisan, man. Look at this. You weren't kidding, were you? I like it.
It's a very well crafted cinder chunk.
Well, I am gonna be there working tomorrow, I think. So, if you want to swing on by, bring the girls.
Yes, it'll be a wonderful time.
Yeah, I mean, I won't be able to join you until I'm off. I won't be able to join you until I'm off my shift. But you know, they seem like the type that need to unwind a little bit.
Oh, they're gonna unwind so much. I'll make sure of it.
Oh, good God.
Oh no.
Oh yes. Oh yes. It's all
Fact,
coming together.
Christ.
Eyebrows
one
up
of
and down.
one of Elvarin's friends tonight. Guy works down at the docks with her. He's very enthusiastic customer. I'm sure he'll spread the good word too.
Darius in his mind. Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Oh yeah, it's all come together.
Oh my god.
There's a saying, the more the merrier, right? The more friends you have in a place like that, the better time you'll have, right?
Does Darius have
Absolutely.
profession cook, just as a random note? So he can make those spinach puffs that he's famous for?
Oh my god.
Oh my
Oh,
fucking
no.
god.
No,
Sorry, I'm being a shit.
I need to put points in that now.
Hey, there you go. There you go.
As you two are talking, Cinder Chunk is like going inside the forge where it's warmer. You see coming out the tall, beefy Dalton's Cinder Spire.
Oh my.
Okay.
Oh hey! Nice to see you again, Paul.
Evening, Dalton. How we hanging?
Very good. Been pretty busy day, I think. Little one here has been just playing with his wood all day, right?
I mean, I'm made of wood.
Oh my god, I love this campaign.
Oh my fucking God. We've barely even started this campaign. It's already.
Really? You must have a lot of constitution to be working it that long. So yeah, I had to work a double today, and so I wasn't able to come home early and help at the forge. So I do apologize for that.
Oh, it's all good. But if you have some time tomorrow, apparently the guard is in need of some extra blades for something. I don't have the details, but if you have some time, I could really use another pair of strong arms to help me with that.
I'll get up early in the morning to help, and then afternoon duty will call again.
I will really appreciate that. He offers you, the meaty grip.
And I meet with a draconic meaty grip.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Jeera gets blown over.
It's like his skin gets melted away.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
The first layer of his wood just peels away. He's got a lighter
man.
shade underneath.
Oh man, you don't want to peel your wood like that.
Yeah. That's unhealthy.
I mean, it brings out the softness, though.
True,
I'm so
true.
sorry for doing. I'm
No.
so sorry for doing this campaign.
No.
I regret
Keep
everything.
going.
He loves Do you want something to drink? I was just making myself something warm.
Actually, yeah. Could use a good ale after what just happened on my way home.
Oh, well, I was making myself some cocoa, but if you want ale, I can perfectly.
Yeah, well, I got a story for you, as he regales him with a story.
I just want to say real quick, the music cut out right as you were saying, "Oh well, I was just gonna make some cocoa, but I can make some ale too if you like." I was like, "Oh shit, is there like a tense moment here just now? What the fuck?"
Actually, you know what? Cocoa does sound a bit better.
Offended by Cocoa.
The Cocoa Puffs here in this campaign.
Now that he mentioned it, Cocoa did sound better.
Well,
Yeah, why don't you come in? The forge is always a warm place to tell good stories.
In that time, I will regale him with if you even want to call it a scuffle, that I broke out.
He looks. Dalton also looks at you, Jeera. There's also some cocoa for you as well, Jeera, if you want it.
Yes, cocoa. Yes. I drink a lot of that. Yes.
for I am normal human who does human things.
That's correct.
It's like Kronk drinking from the wine. So you, he basically is inviting you to stay with them as well, Jeera, if you want to come in.
Yeah, I'll go in.
So you two come in. Take a seat after Dalton takes Cinder off his sitting place because he was taking it.
In my heart, I feel a palpitation of fear for this man disobeying the law. Just throwing out the cat.
Yeah.
This is Cinder literally just so much like, how dare you, human? Okay, I'm just gonna sleep at your feet.
There's not enough biting and scratching from that cat. I don't believe this.
He's probably like scratching him with his food every now and then.
There you go.
So, what is the story you have to tell me?
I pretty much tell him the story of, let's see. How do I want it?
Have I told you the tale of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
God fucking damn it.
How long were you waiting for that?
So we got these little scoundrel guys trying to follow me home, trying to get me in a pincer. All I gotta do is spit at one of them. He runs away like a girl. Right on down the road. Turn back around. Another one starts wetting himself and jumping rope. Which, apparently that's something that people do around here. Tying people up, really.
It's just like a...
Kind of cliche is that?
He takes like long sips of his cocoa. Actually, people don't. I think you just scared them to death.
Say that again, Ebony?
I think people actually don't do that here. You probably just scared them to death and he just takes another sip.
Well... Might make it a little easier on the guards then, I can say. Oh, that is some good cocoa.
You have a nice chat with him for the rest of the night. He has a spare room, quote unquote, because Jeera is using also that room as well, so you will be sleeping with him.
Alright.
if you want to be efficient, you can share beds with me.
I'm used to the floor, but appreciate the offer.
I'm just thinking about this right now, but like, since usually floors are made out of wood and Jeera is made out of wood, is that like a person sitting on flesh, or is this just something altogether different?
He understands the value of the material that he was born from.
Is fundamentally different than what that is.
I'd imagine, yeah.
I'd
Kinda
imagine
like
he's
leather.
smart enough to recognize he's not a living creature, so to speak. So, you know.
I'm gonna like take it as leather on clothing or furniture.
Yeah.
Same idea.
Yeah.
So yeah, you sleep with Jeera for the night. You're not sure how long it might have taken Dazielle to get back home. Dazielle, just for shits and giggles, roll me a stealth game back home.
Yeah, can do. Let's see. Where's my? There it is.
Hell yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I was expecting it to be lower.
Yeah, you're pretty stealthy into your room without no one noticing.
Yay.
And
Just remove the pillow from under the bed covers that she put there, and
and she never left her room.
definitely.
All right, so Wuten, how is the status on Jumboy?
I have not heard from him yet. I'm assuming it is a very fun crawfish boil because it's 11 right now. So.
Alrighty. So. Yeah. Okay, so it's safe to assume that Jimbo might have he needed to do something and left Elvarin.
Probably.
Okay, so we are going to go back in time a couple hours. Dazielle and Elvarin. If you remember last session, we left off on you just Dazielle showing you and Jimbo a bit more of the city.
I'm back in the session. Okay.
It is like let's go back like 6 hours.
Okay. Don't mind.
Playing quite the game here with all this jumping around.
Quentin Tarantino, the shit.
Yeah, Quentin Tarantino.
All right, so you two and Jimbo are just having a walk by the town. However, Jimbo's crow starts bugging him with some things he needs to do to take care about his wares he's selling and permits for selling in the city and things of the like. So he's like, "Oh, okay, I might need to leave you to."
Darcy could have pointed him out to potential vendors he could make deals with. Perhaps that could work.
You know that usually if you want to ask for a permission, you should go with the Graven Gliders because they are the military, but they are also the politics of the town.
I mean, like he could discuss business with people, is what I meant. Pointing out stores.
Oh,
and he could wander off to find them.
Merchant doing merchant things.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you are you guide Jimbo on where he can do good business. Gives you a thanks. The crow kind of likes you, and you're now along with Elvarin, still making your way around the city. You have shown her so far, the main district where all the markets are, and here on, uh, talk of whatever you'd like between.
Sorry, I'm also drawing. I lost track of time.
It's all good.
Maybe she's drawing a map, perhaps.
As a random aside, a map of this town would be very useful.
Yes, yes.
That's a good point.
I will take note of that and try to prepare one for next session.
I was gonna say, if you don't have any ideas, I will happily. I mean, I'm just sitting here now, so I mean, I can start trying to draw one up. Unless you had a specific idea on what you were looking for.
I might run to that with you after the session.
So, Elvarin, what would you like to see in particular? Is there any particular shop that you're after?
Well, I'm sorry, I'm kind of at a loss at the moment.
Essentially, she's asking you what shop you'd like. Whether it could be books, it could be a library, it could be fashion, I don't know.
Yeah, basically, what would you like to see, or what parts of the city
store.
would you like to know about?
Maybe a church.
Church I could take you to a church.
True.
Take me to church.
Well, I was wondering if you knew where the temples in the city are. I know of one, and I've been going to that one to sort of offer my healing services now and then, but I'm curious about what people here do, what they believe in, I suppose.
I could definitely show you the way to there. I'm not mean with that sentence at all.
That would be wonderful if you could.
I will show her the way.
Dazi, do you have religion as a skill?
Don't at all. I feel like she knows the general direction of where they are and probably just pretend she knows where she's going.
No, yeah. I just mean, in that case, can you make me just a normal intelligence check, please?
Yeah, okay,
Oh
my
boy.
modifier is not
Oh
too
boy.
bad.
What's your minus?
It's not a minus. My minus is under
Oh.
wisdom.
Oh, okay.
But it's not fantastic. No, it's not a minus. 3 intel. 3 intelligence, yeah?
Yes.
Mhm.
Not bad.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, 29. So, you know that you've heard some gods here and there. You do know that the ones that are worshipped in this city the most are usually paladins or clerics of the Griffith Gliders serve these gods. Are Zealous, the god of law, and Iomedae. It's Iomedae, right?
Yes.
The goddess of justice, honor, and valor.
She'll relay that because I forgot how to pronounce those names. So, like, take a pic.
Oh, interesting. She looks kind of downcast at that.
I mean, you could always create your own with a permit and some building supplies, I suppose.
Oh, I was just curious. Don't worry about it. But I would be interested in meeting them later if you do know where any of those temples are.
Sure, I can at least find a path that way. I don't tend to go up there much. They point at me sometimes.
I'd say you know a way to the major temple,
Yeah.
which is like a
Whichever god you give lip service.
yeah. Zealous and Iamade are the main gods the city worships, but that doesn't mean other gods are forbidden to pray to. So they also
Yeah.
have this temple made for other people to profess their whatever religion they will live in.
Yeah, I guess she'd be like, well, there could be other ones. I don't frequent up there much, but maybe your deity has a temple up there. If not, I think there's a general one. I could be wrong.
Oh, interesting. And she seems to find this genuinely fascinating, that there would be like a general temple.
We could just go there and pray, I think is what it's more. I don't tend to go up there. It's got a nice view though, it's what I've heard. I don't know. I don't know.
I love how awkward she is when talking about this. It's so good.
I feel like they point it at her and she doesn't like that, so she just doesn't go up there.
That's fair.
Probably because she frequents the brothel a lot.
Also fair.
Also fair.
Yeah, true.
So you're making your way towards the temple, right?
I'm going to throw some
would say
dirt
so.
on my scales.
All right. So you see this a fairly large building. It's you can actually notice it from a few blocks away from where it actually is. It doesn't have any particular traits. Like certain churches, temples have very defined symbols of what kind of church they are. This one, on the contrary, is, you can tell it's a building of religion. It's a temple, but it's not dedicated to anything in particular. It doesn't have any main traits, with the exception of a griffin sitting, of a griffin statue on top of it, symbolizing obviously the
Griffin Riders.
the griffin gliders overseeing over the city. You see a fair amount of people going in and out of it. Mostly merchants or common folk.
Zealous is big on his merchants.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Are you doing something in particular as soon as you arrive?
I'm gonna go and see if I can find like an officiant or somebody who's watching over the temple, since I don't think a multi blah 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 whatever the fuck it would be called temple would necessarily have a priest per se.
It's just a guy there, the guy from the mummy with all the relics around his neck.
all of the god's symbols on his neck.
All of them.
Just a necklace, just covered in like symbols.
He has to see someone walk through the door. He's like, hang on, I gotta. This
I
one.
can stab
yes,
a guy with
my
this symbol.
child.
I can stab a guy with this symbol and forgive myself with this one.
Oh god!
my
Yeah,
God.
if he fights like all these different god, like if he like, then he like has to carry Zealos's long sword around with him too.
Oh my god. He has a Swiss army. He has a Swiss army. Holy
Swiss Army.
Which god?
Oh my god.
This one. Okay, this one works on you.
This one works. Oh.
You see this human with long black and white robes standing at the entrance of the church. Very gentle looking. He's completely bald.
Oh my god, it's the Unitarian Universalist Center.
He has this like, what's it called? Like a collar um
Ooh.
over his robe. The collar
Ooh.
actually having several symbols.
His name is Pastor Generic. America's Choice Pastor.
Jin Eric.
And Eric.
Wait.
No.
Yeah.
Eric.
Wait.
You know what?
There we go. Jin Eric.
No,
There
it's
you
You
go.
know what?
Generic.
No, he is.
no, he's UU.
Oh my fucking god.
If anything, a general
He's
temple would get a lot
his
of
first name
donations.
is Generic and his last name is UU.
Oh my god.
You know what? No, he is. Oh, welcome to our house of prayer, you young ladies. How may I help you? I am Generic Yu.
Oh god.
God damn it.
Literally.
It's Shadi all over again.
It's Shadi.
It really is.
Now, how may I help you?
Poor Dazielle.
Yeah. She's just awkwardly there, just.
He has this very passive expression, his eyes always closed and giving you a gentle smile.
And Elvarin, in contrast to Dazielle, looks much more comfortable than she has in previous social situations. Melisande doesn't trust any of it. Melisande is the new Alvor.
Facts.
And she smiles back at him. She's like, "Blessings be upon you. I'm new to this city and was looking around trying to find a familiar place, I suppose. I am a priestess of Seorsa.
Oh, that's a very uncommon.
You know of her?
Yes, we've heard of her. Some people within the continent have praised her as a goddess, but I personally haven't seen a follower of her ever. Well, not until now.
Not ever. Am I to assume then that there wouldn't be perhaps a statue or
We
a
try to not
shrine
move-
to her here?
you can occupy this place as a shrine to dedicate your prayers to her from here. Unfortunately, we did not make this place to be dedicated to a single god, but
No, but I was interested to see if perhaps inside you might have shrines to a particular deities that are frequently.
well, he kind of gestures inside the church. In the altar at the end, we have a small collection of symbols of several deities. I am pretty sure Seorsa's is within one of them, but I just never found have seen a follower of her being into this church myself. It's nice to see. It's nice to see there's one in here.
To be fair, Seorsa doesn't frequently have temples. She's more of a free spirit. Often you're more likely to find a shrine of hers out in the forest on the road than you are to find it in a city.
That is very true. But we thought it would be also nice to have one in here for the travelers that come from the outside. After all, a lot of people arrive here from across the sea every day.
That they do. You're very kind, sir.
He gives you a gentle bow. I am here for whatever you need, and please feel. I hope you feel welcome in Langish. He puts his hands together, like in a prayer. Also bows to you, Dazielle. And I hope to see you around as well.
I mean, as long as there's no trouble up here. You haven't had any trouble, right? You guys are all the holy type. You don't tend to be.
You guys are all the holy guys, right? You don't have trouble there, right?
Right, exactly. You guys are all divine and whatnot. Don't tend to start fights. Right?
His eyebrow raises, his eyes still closed. Well, not really. We are usually people tend to come here to make a peace with their gods and not conflict.
That's a good thing. That is a very good thing. Not my thing, but it's a good thing.
He gives you an awkward choke.
Yeah. It's been very awkward.
Oh, if you excuse me, I think I have some matters to attend inside. So I hope you have a pleasant visit and blessings. As he kind of bows and slowly starts walking backwards.
May the goddess's blessing shine upon you, sir.
She said.
He gives you a nod and starts now making his way inside. Thus, generic Yu has been born.
Oh my god.
No. I know you're going to be drawing out of him later, aren't you? He's going to have a token and everything.
Alright. Elvarin, Desi, what are you doing?
Elvarin is kind of elated that there is a shrine to her god here, because she didn't even think that Seolsa was known about. So she's gonna go into the temple and look for said shrine, said altar, just to like
Gotcha.
drop an offering and make a couple of prayers of gratitude to her.
Dazielle's gonna wait outside around the side of the temple so people don't see her and point at her. In shame.
Look at her, she's not praying!
No, it's not that, it's just that probably is friend of, I don't know. She's a weird person. Particularly Scales, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
It's something people probably stare at. So
No, I have a feeling that. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, she's a bit uncomfortable being surrounded by a lot of people.
Yeah. Elvarin gets in a fight with the zealous follower.
Sorry, what you said, Luna?
Watch Elvarin into a fist fight with a zealous follower.
I mean, if that happens, Dazzy will help jump in and help you, but for now she's not near you.
So as you get inside, you see on the altar at the end, there's like this 2, 3, 4, 5, this 6 like engraved symbols of different gods. Can you give me a religion check?
Okay. Just a sec. Why didn't I put points into religion? I'm a fucking fuckwit, am I?
plays cleric puts no points in knowledge religion.
Look, I have 1 point in knowledge religion, okay?
It on the board.
What
Supplement
is
is
the-
meant to move with craft armor and heal. Assume.
Okay. That's good enough. You recognize some of these symbols as the symbol of Noinin, the goddess of fertility, Serenade, the goddess of compassion, Kurgus, the god of competition, Irori, the god of enlightenment, Seyorsa, the goddess of freedom, and Lunaeus, the god of afterlife. All of them seem to have some. All of them except two seem to have some sort of some degree of offering in them, and seem to be taken care of far more regularly than the others.
Is Schism's god here as well? Represented here as well?
Callistra.
Callistra?
No.
Okay. Aww.
Might be for the best, to be honest.
Particularly the altars that seem to be more empty, Yorsa and the one to and the one to Lunaeus. Not that they look that they are not taken care of, but they seem to be paid less attention than the others.
Mortal here, essentially. There is
In
no
fact,
afterlife.
as you place yourself closer to the in front of the symbol of Seyorsa, you kind of glances toward you, not of disgust, but more of surprise. I didn't thought there was actually people to pray to her.
Oh, I forgot what my holy symbol is. I'm so prepared tonight. No, so she's actually gonna go toward the shrine and start cleaning it up, dusting it off, lighting new candles, kneeling in front of it, just giving the little statue a quick burnish with her sleeve,
Mm-hmm.
and pray in front of it and place. God, what do I have? She's gonna. Where am I? Where's my inventory? She's gonna place some of her trail rations in front of it, not having very much else on hand.
Growing Celtic heart nut.
Yep.
It,
But her favorite
You put
weapon
your
is the
offering.
battle axe.
you take some care of the symbol of Seyorsa. I imagine you say a couple prayers to her.
I'm saying, I don't know if you heard what I said before.
I think I might have. I'm a,
Okay, you're cutting out a lot.
I may.
Uh,
I didn't hear what you said.
A little.
the both of you were just now.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Seems like it's good now, though.
Okay, how am I sounding now?
Okay,
Good.
now.
Decent.
Okay. Sorry, what you said, Luna?
So I said that I'm going up to this shrine to Seyorsa and kneeling down in front of it. I'm going to go up to it and start cleaning it off,
Mm-hmm.
dusting it, giving the little statue a bit of a rub to bring its shine back, lighting the candles nearby it, and then I'm going to pray in front of it and lay some of my trail rations in front of the statue,
Gotcha.
since I don't really have
You-
very much else.
Mm-hmm. You take your time doing your prayer. You feel this nice warm sensation on the inside. Because you're, doing offering what little you have, and even trying to take care of taking care of her symbol when not many people have.
What was that you said about it?
Huh?
What did you say about taking care of a symbol?
I was saying that as you pray, you kind of have this warm feeling inside, feeling that you're being watched over by, say, your, as she, you feel this kind of feeling of recognition, as you took care of her symbol in the church when not many people have. You offered what little you have to her.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a nice feeling.
And after that, after she's finished praying, she gets up and actually pays her respects to a couple of the other gods there as well. She goes to the statue of Linnaeus, as a matter of fact, and she kneels in front of it and doesn't give it quite as much attention as the Seosa one, but she does kneel down and pray, muttering a few things about the bringing peace to those who are lost in the shipwreck. Yada yada.
Yada yada.
Hoping they had a peaceful passing.
I think you did the afterlife one for that.
Lune.
Yada yada.
Yada yada does it.
You take care
Yada
of her.
does it.
Oh my god.
Boy.
As soon as you leave, you notice that the generic gives you nod of recognition.
God, I love how his name is generic. I'm sorry, I can't get over that.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
You'll get used to it. He gives you like this smile and bow of recognition and waves you farewell.
Thank you, you master.
Yada does he?
I was trying to find surprise Pikachu emoji to put. But there is none.
Oh, that's great. Ebony, request surprise Pikachu emoji version of Dazielle for emotes for this channel.
Oh my god.
Yes.
For this server, please.
I can try.
Pretty please.
Yari yari above it.
As you start making your way out, you hear this message in your head.
Interesting.
It's from a familiar voice. This is Basil's voice. Basil, just for people who don't remember, the potion, not poison, brewer of the city.
You cannot handle my potions. You are not powerful
Mr.
enough.
Potter.
Mr. Potter. You cannot handle my potions.
For some reason, your voice made me think of salad fingers.
Mr. Potter. You cannot handle my potions. You cannot handle my rusty spoon.
Oh, that's fucking spot on. Holy shit.
Solar. Oh.
It's the accent. It's the fucking accent that just gets it perfect. Holy shit.
Don't ever do that again.
Solar, as your future queen, I order you to do that again.
Oh my god.
Yes.
No, Solar, please stop. I can't.
Okay, one
Oh,
more
it's
thing.
so
One more
good.
thing.
Mr. Thomas, will you go to the coal mine?
God damn it.
That voice gives me the.
I need you to excavate some artifacts from the Great War.
Stop this at once. I will throw a fucking meteor.
Right.
Alright.
Okay.
Sorry, but so you hear Basil's voice as part of the spell, something.
Ooh.
Make sure you arrive home early tonight. We might need your help with something special tomorrow, and you could use some rest tonight. Sorry, I was just counting my words.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can reply to the message, by the way.
So she replies, understood. And that's it.
Okay. Alrighty, and with that, I'm not sure if you and Dazi want to do something in particular as well.
Yeah, I don't think I asked you if you wanted to do anything. I got so caught up wanting to find out about the temples here that, well,
I think I got the gist of that. You're a little cutting in and out on my end.
sorry.
No, it's okay. I think it could just be internet, something can't be helped. Jazzy will be like, oh, no, I have access to this every day, every single day. But I'm good. I just go on a walk every once in a while. I don't get up to too much.
That's gonna be a fat bluff check, my dude.
Yeah. I was waiting for you to call. I was waiting for you to call me out on it.
I'm sorry, I was not paying attention. I was like, oh, is
I was-
Dazielle trying to hide the fact
She never
that she's
gets
got something to
into
do?
she never gets into any sort of trouble.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a big fat
After
bluff check, my
Elvarin
dude.
Witch started getting into a fight and then being told off about
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
sense that motive.
Do it.
Do it, nerd.
Roll it, fucko.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my boo. She did it. She pulled
Hell
the same
yeah.
thing Estelle pulled on Sibelius. Got him.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You don't seem entirely certain.
Well, that's not what she was bluffing about. She was bluffing about the fact that she never gets into trouble.
Yeah, I know. Are you sure?
I mean, no, I've got nothing on my schedule. I mean, I probably have chores at home, but I'm happy to avoid those for now.
Well, then why don't we? I don't see a problem with not getting into trouble.
That's good.
Spreading
Everyone should not get into
intensifies.
trouble.
Right reasons, of course.
Sorry, what was that last bit?
For the right reasons, of course. I don't mind not getting into trouble. And she winks.
Uh-huh.
Even more sweaty.
Yeah.
Her scales are glistening in the sunlight.
Her scales are very shiny, right? All the dust that she'd thrown on is suddenly gone.
Wait, what was that about Darius?
No, nothing about
She threw
Darius.
dust. She threw
Just
dust
trying
on
to-
it before.
Elvarin's just trying to hint to Dazielle that she doesn't have a problem with her getting into trouble with the guards.
Yeah, but she doesn't like being called out on it, so she's just like,
Oh, it's
I don't
perfect.
do that. I am good. I am a good dragon. Yes.
I mean, it is rather unfortunate that they ride griffins. It makes it more difficult to do it unseen, but with all the injustice that you see around here sometimes...
All the injustice. You
Where did
stopped, or
I
did you
cut out
get cut off?
again?
I think you cut off because it sounded like you were still going, but you might have stopped.
No, I didn't stop. I was still in the key press. I suppose it is unfortunate that the guards ride griffins, isn't it?
I mean, it
Seems like
looked
you'd want to ask
cool.
why you wouldn't be too thrilled about mentioning it.
Dazi and Elvarin, could you please roll me a perception checks?
Oh dear.
He's behind us, isn't he?
He's behind you.
He's behind you.
Let's see.
Damn it.
Nothing personnel, kid.
Shh, I did it wrong.
Jesus Christ. See, I'm thinking about dinner right now, to be honest.
So as you're saying that it's hard for them to go unannounced, you hear a voice right behind your ears, Dazielle.
Yeah.
Well, we're good enough to be unannounced like this. And you see, like, right behind you.
Oh
We
shit!
didn't do anything. We didn't do anything. We swear. I didn't. Hi, Commander. It's good to see you.
There, I guess, is your future consort. How do you think he looks?
No, not that one, not that one, not that one. There's another. There is another.
Sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's he's one of the commanders. He's not the general.
Gotcha.
Commander, is there a problem?
No, not really. I was just passing by and saw Dazielle making her way to the church with you, and just thought I could make sure she's not getting into any trouble.
I never.
No, she was just keeping an eye out for me when I was going in to make my offerings.
That's very sweet of her, and I of course know you never get into trouble, right, Dazielle?
Oh, never. I would never get into trouble.
Yeah.
Other people start it, but I don't.
Oh, it's great. It's so great. The sheer awkwardness between the two of them as she tries to just dodge out of the way. Oh, it's perfect. Oh, I love it. I love this campaign. Ebony, can we make this campaign weekly? I know we can't. I know we can't, but we can't. I know, but still, I love it.
I mean, we can.
30 sessions, Nicosia genocide.
Yes!
Hey, General. Commander, I mean.
Well, I was actually out of my watch a couple minutes ago, and I thought a nice stroll around the town could always be good. I hope you're also helping to keep this little girl out of any trouble.
Which little girl? I don't see one.
Glares at you.
I am an adult mister.
Elvarin actually snickers.
I like him. I like this one.
Like his
You
head
by law.
slowly turned towards us to look at you.
Well, she does know the city better than I do, so she's just showing me around at the moment.
You're I can assume you're of the religious type, right?
That's right.
Are you? Mind if I pry into it? But which deity do you serve to?
I've been following the author since I was very young.
Oh.
Unfortunately, she's not quite as much of a presence over here, but I'm used to that.
Well, I'm sure she's happy. Some of her following visited her in this place. I know you are staying with the Dogmaster and the Brewer, as the time being, right?
That's right.
Yeah, I paid a visit to them to the Dogmaster this morning.
Is something the matter?
Nothing you should be concerned about. Just some some issues we've been having lately with.
Sensing that motive.
Yes,
Sure.
please. Sounds like trouble.
There's trouble afoot.
Oh, I forgot.
So
I need to improve this. Let's see.
you notice his eyes do avoid yours when you ask if something is if something's going wrong. Just some minor inconvenience we've been having lately with unexpected visitors, but hopefully nothing you have to worry about. After all, it's my job to make sure you're safe.
Of course. But in the back of her mind, she's going to notate that as
Yeah, you can tell that he was not being entirely honest.
no, she's going to keep that in mind. She's not going to mention that she thinks he's being dishonest, but. Say, Dazielle, why don't we go back to go round the, back to the neighborhood where you were showing me where we started at,
Yes, I can show you the path to get there. I think I know a shortcut here, so that way it could.
Please
you
do
want
show
to
me the
continue.
shortcut. I would love to see that.
Can do, Commander.
Ladies,
Goodbye.
have a good evening, and I'll go ahead and call it for tonight. I might pay a visit to the Gilded Rose. He chuckles himself and starts parting ways with you.
There's one. She'll look at Elvarin and be like, "There's one thing that's good about him. He doesn't start trouble. So, well, although, well, he doesn't. He's not someone we have to throw out. So that's something good. He seems good."
What you know of him when he's into the rose, he usually drinks very little. But he has a good couple of nosebleeds every night.
Yeah, but he
Nice.
doesn't touch the merchandise. Basically, he
No,
doesn't have
no.
he doesn't harass anyone. So she's like, if
He's
there's
well
something good about
behaved.
him,
He's a well
he's
behaved boy.
behaved. Yeah.
Yeah. You
seem like
can't punish him for having imagination.
No.
It seems as though he has a good heart, although perhaps he is a little bit too tied to the rules, shall we say.
Yeah, that's something I've tried to bring up to him, but commander's duty and everything.
Well, I suppose you wouldn't be commander if you weren't.
No, probably not.
I should know. I was in it for a time.
Oh, you were?
Well, I'm out for you to say that.
I cannot hear you. I'm sorry.
Can you not? Am I too quiet? Or
You were
You're distorting.
Yeah,
you were
you're.
distorting and sort of
yeah.
mumbled, so I was
oh shit!
picking out what you said.
That's not. Yes, I can safely say I'm glad to be out of it. That being the military.
Gotcha. I was trying to. I was like, had all been a... okay. From what I could hear before.
No, I
Yeah.
served my time back when I was overseas, but I was happy to go back to what I've been doing lately.
I'm assuming you say this as we're walking down.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
showing you the shortcut. Yeah.
I'm quite happy to go back to, well, serving
Religious life?
also full-time, in a manner of speaking.
I suppose that is. I hear the religious people like they miss it when they go into the military. At least people that have brought it up when they've bought weapons and stuff.
Well, it did give me useful training in terms of combat and in terms of
least you-
protecting those who need protecting, but I don't think that I could go very long without being able to perform the spiritual side of my duties, you understand.
Yeah. Somewhat.
This doesn't feel right to me.
There's always people that need protecting. So it's good. It's good that people can look after them, even whether it be through a militant force or through deities watching over them. As long as everyone's safe, then it's a good world. I hope that made sense because I thought it made sense.
No,
as
no,
I said
no.
it, like,
No, don't
but-
worry.
Okay.
Well, a little bit of discipline isn't bad. I'll admit that.
Yeah, it might teach those drunkens to stop harassing people.
Yes.
I don't think my discipline has been working very well on them because they just keep coming back. But I can't really rub them up too much because then I get in big trouble from Commander.
He
They just
does seem to
don't
have
learn.
quite. He seemed to have his eye on you.
It's kind of hard to miss me, to be fair. And I've been at the scene of crimes for years. Unfortunately, been caught a couple of times. But I never
Well,
started.
Scenes of crimes, I might ask.
I could not
And
hear that.
her eyes like glitter playful.
You are cutting out very badly, Luna. I'm sorry.
You know,
Luna,
I
check
couldn't hear you at all.
check your push to talk sensitivity. See if there's a noise gate.
Oh, it could be that.
There shouldn't be a noise gate.
Strange. Okay.
1 second. Let me try voice activity.
Okay.
It's a bit clearer now, if anything.
Is it?
Yeah.
It might just be. It might just be. You're far away from the mic, so it's not picking it up as.
That's never
clear.
been a problem before. I'm sitting as far away from the mic as I usually do.
Now you're sounding very clear, at least for the
Yeah,
moment.
you're sounding very clear. Yeah.
Very.
Oh, you
clear.
know what it is? I think it's that I have a delay on my push to talk.
Yeah. That would be it.
Yeah, I set a delay. That might be the problem.
Yeah.
So she says, where was I? What did I say?
It was a bit about the playful wink, but I didn't hear any of what you said.
Yeah, no, she was just like, it was in response to what Dazzy said. Fuck.
Oh, that it's not very hard to miss her.
Right. What were you doing? Scenes of crimes, pray tell. And that's where the playful wink comes in.
It's more that I wasn't. Well, there were people being stupid, and I had to teach them to not be stupid. And maybe a few punches were thrown, and maybe some black eyes occasionally, but no broken limbs. Well, not many. It happens. But they're being healed and they're fine, but they just keep coming back.
You need to justify yourself to me.
The gods missed it. So someone else should have. I just seen it since I was a kid, and then I thought, well, if the gods can't fix the mess, I could fix the mess.
You're with the priest of Seosa, not Zelos. I
Oh.
assure you, I'm not one of those stuffy priests in grey.
Well, thank God for that, I guess.
Indeed. You don't need to defend yourself in front of me. It sounds like you had your heart behind it and the right idea.
I've just had a lot of lectures over many years. Every time I've tried to explain it, they always go, "The Dazielle, you shouldn't do that. That's not for little ladies, that's for the gods." But then I'm not allowed to join the gods because I'm supposed to be a blacksmith. Although I'm not great at that.
Seems to me like you'd be better off as a guard than as a blacksmith. Although,
Sorry.
What did you say?
I don't know what you said.
It does seem to me you would be much better off as a guard than as a blacksmith, at least.
Well, they won't let me join. I technically have a, what you'd call a, track record. Technically, I don't even follow their regulations, so I'm kind of seen as a troublemaker, as you may have noticed. They don't like that very much.
Well, what can you do? And she
Well, I
gives
just
her like a firm but gentle like pat on the shoulder.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so I assume with that will be all for you two.
That'll be it, I think. She's just making her way back in the direction of the brewery.
You make your way to the brewery where Basil receives you and asks you if you want to walk home with him. Make me a sense motive check on him.
Okay.
I'm assuming I've left her at this point, and she's on her own with him.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
yes. This will be when you start making your round to eventually.
What does a
Maybe.
28 get you?
Yes. Let me just take out his portrait.
I'm going to be one to sense the fuck out of the motive because I actually poured points into.
He looks a bit off. He's trying to be as as jovial as usual, but you can tell there is some sort of weird, like he's forcing it a little bit. He's forcing himself a little bit to be to pretend to be okay. Trying to make a little bit more conversation than usually, just to avoid any sort of awkward silence.
And she's actually no longer the conversation mainly for his own benefit because he clearly doesn't. He's clearly trying to avoid thinking about whatever is going on.
Mm-hmm.
So she's going to try and like go along with the conversation to put him at ease.
There's a point where you're close arriving to to his house, and have you made any good friends in the time you've been here? I know we haven't been able to keep an eye on you all the time, so I hope you at least are getting good company in the meantime.
I've started to branch out a little bit. I met a small boy, man, I'm not sure, made of wood from the looks of it. And I have a feeling I'll be seeing him again at some point. And through him, I also met a couple of people who apparently have a connection with the Gilded Rose.
Oh, he kind of like, for a second, he seems actually curious about something. Oh, are you?
What are you about to say?
Are you planning on paying them a visit soon?
I don't seem to be able to avoid it at this point.
No one escapes the Gilded Rose.
I guess they're drawn to it. Like
We had a rather interesting conversation in which the woodman offered to pay for my visit. She puts it in very delicate terms, or to treat me there, and then well, sorry, no, I was thinking, and I didn't say. I didn't have anything.
Okay.
And I'm not entirely sure that this young man knows what he's really getting up to, but the scaled gentleman made it seem very interesting to him, I suppose. So we'll just have to see.
Well, if he's treating you, yeah, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to pay them a visit if you will feel comfortable with it.
The establishment itself doesn't bother me. It's more that, well, I'm not one to personally make a business transaction. You understand?
You're not one to what, sorry?
Make a business transaction. of such things, you understand.
Yeah, I can get it. It's usually not something for everyone. But you know,
But
as
I
long as you have
can't
the right
blame
company,
anybody for their job.
maybe what?
But I can't blame anybody if they enjoy their job.
You're sounding very muffled for me, Luna. I'm sorry.
What? Fuck this.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Noise.
No, I can't.
Then the nest of birds fell from the tree.
Well, I can't exactly blame anybody for enjoying their job, though, if they do.
He looks for the first time, like in a couple minutes, he now looks genuinely amused and not just pretending to be. So they sound like a fun bunch.
I'm hoping so.
No, sometimes good friendships come out of weird situations. I should tell you sometime how me and Lauren met. It was one of the most bizarre things that's happened in my life.
I would love to hear that sometime.
It's not as romantic as you will think it is. It involves a lot of manure.
Oh.
Sounds like a
I
lot of
hate
bullshit.
manure.
This is a fecal matter.
This is a
I
fecal
mean-
matter. God damn it.
Ugh.
He has like this awkward smile, but also remembering it gives him cringe.
I'm definitely looking forward to hearing it now.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Oh, I'm so happy he brought you to our home. Maybe after dinner. I need to have a small talk with him, and maybe after we can have a little drink.
Speaking of dinner, you said that I should come in early?
Yes, well, his face gonna gets a bit more serious. Me and Lauren have something to discuss about something that happened today at work. And I think this conversation may involve you a bit later, but first I need to run it with him first. Don't worry, it's not like you're in any kind of trouble or anything.
No, okay. I was worried about the two of you, that was all.
He pats you on the shoulder. You have nothing to worry about us. You know, we can manage ourselves. But it's very appreciated.
I mean, you know I am here if you need any help.
He smiles. And we both are very happy that you are. And we both are also very happy that you're here, and we're very grateful you're offering your help for us. I hope that giving you a place to stay, it's good enough to repay that kindness.
Well, of course. Sorry, I need to turn down Red Boat.
It's all good. And just before we go ahead, we don't have any updates on Kai, right?
I believe Kai is on his way. I believe.
Been sitting there trying to fucking pick someone and pick up whatever person
Yeah, what's his face?
for like a while.
And
Mhm.
whose work apparently is a bitch face.
Mhm.
There's a very
Yeah.
likely chance. I guess it just depends how long everybody's going to be playing for. So.
I shouldn't go on for longer than an hour more than this.
Yeah, same here.
It's already midnight.
Yeah.
Good.
Midnight.
Only 3:11 p.m.
It's
all good.
only
Starry's
10
good to
past
go.
I'm good to go for hours and hours.
I mean, so am I, but I also get Monday off, so, you know, I can just stay up all night. I'm going to stay up all night regardless, but...
Yeah, I need to try and get some sleep tonight and tomorrow night because Monday I'm working 12 hours.
Yeah. And Luna's also got a special thing that she needs to be ready for.
Oh.
Yeah, I need to sleep extra the next couple of days. So I think I can do like 1 more hour.
I was thinking on going ahead with still with you, Cap Bashil and Lauren, because it's very likely we might not get to do part with Ion and Kiba.
Okay. I'll be right back. I need to pee.
Pee break.
Pee break.
Pee break.
I hope we can get to do that because I feel really bad you've been waiting here the whole time, Dakota.
I'm only half asleep.
Oh.
Only
Is
half
good?
asleep.
The rest of you, how are you liking the session?
Hell yeah.
It's good.
I'm looking forward to dungeons. That's just me though.
Oh god, cram packed.
Oh boy, it's gonna be interesting.
Hmm.
I hope I've been playing okay.
No, it's great.
Dazielle finally got to do her proper introduction to Darius, and he's just like, "You what?"
It is great thing. It is not my thing, but it is great.
It's like, are you seriously treating me like a noble? That's such. What are you, a fucking nerd?
What are you, a nerd or
Almost.
something?
Kinda. She's
Meanwhile,
always been taught to be polite, so she goes double effort to be polite.
Meanwhile, Melaina's over here in the OOC chat, being like, I'm liking the gaze of that Gale commander there. Yeah. Hey.
Oh, really?
I think he's gonna be
Anyway.
a concubine soon enough.
She's gonna get a help
Shush,
for the
shush,
commander.
Shush. We shall,
Alright,
we shall see.
I have hostages. What do you want? I want
I'm
the
just gonna give up
commander in
being
my
fucking
room.
England.
Do you have what's his name? Babylon?
I might. I'll go look for it.
Yeah, see
I
if you
tried
got
to-
Babylon.
Right.
If you can manage to build the great library, it gives you a free great scientist, I think. So
Nebuchadnezzar, there he is. He's the crazy. Oh yeah, that's right. He's the crazy guy. When you meet him, he's always just like, "Are you some figment of my imagination?"
yeah. Oh man.
Because he's always fucking drunk, I guess.
I need to go back and play with you again, Wooden.
Yeah, we need to finish our game. I have some bullshit I gotta pull in that game before we get things
I
rolling
need to
here.
destroy you. I need to destroy you there.
He went. So context. Ebony and I have a civilization game that we need to finish, and he went as the Aztecs, and I think I went as Babylon. I can't remember. It's
I
been a
thought
while.
you were George Washington.
Shit, yeah, you're I think I was George Washington, yeah. but it was. I have angered King Darius of Persia, and he's getting his ass kicked by me currently. And but
and I pissed off the Romans.
yeah, he pissed off the Romans, so he's got he's got Caesar to worry about. I've got Darius to worry about, and also fucking Napoleon to worry about, because of course I'm on the continent with everyone.
Yep.
Isn't that the greatest thing?
Uh-huh.
When you're just like, oh, look at all these motherfuckers.
Whereas Ebony's got his own continent pretty much all to himself, except for the fucking Romans. I'm just like,
No, there's another one, but it's like
When in Rome.
it's like
Okay, you've convinced me. I'm choosing the Mayans.
hell yeah.
it's like a third party thingy.
Like a city-state?
Yeah, kinda.
Like a little mini city unto itself. Yeah.
Mhm.
So not only does he only have to deal with Rome, but he also only has he's got sole access to a city-state that I don't have access to. So take from that what you will. It's
I mean, I cannot get friendly with them until I get rid of Rome, apparently.
yeah.
But regardless, what is what's the plan then for the night at the moment?
I think we're gonna finish up Luna's thing, and then depending on Kai's situation, I think we may end up having to call it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And I haven't heard anything back from John Boy, so I'm just
Whatever we
assuming
can
he's
do
having a good
within-
time at the Crawfish Boil. Maybe he got
Apparently.
home and passed out or something.
Possible.
Hmm.
I am surprised people eat crawfish it's shrimp at this time of the day.
Wish we had a good
Wow.
crawfish place local.
Does anybody have Kai's number that they can text him with?
Messy.
I think he could be driving, to be fair.
Yeah, it's probably driving.
Yeah.
But if they have a passenger, they can probably have him read it to him.
Big
Next
long
one.
commute, if I remember right.
Yeah,
think
it's
like
like
an
30
hourglass.
minute.
Oops.
Was hoping by the end of the night that we would be able to start session 1 proper next time, although I'm honestly just trying to think what the fuck's gonna happen in general. How are we going to start making our move towards being... At this point, this is more of like... I mean, obviously adventuring party, but...
Right.
I don't know. I'm just
We'll
curious.
get there. We'll get there.
Well,
But
it's gonna be an interesting ride. It's gonna be an interesting ride. Remember, it's likely not gonna be happening for a decent amount of time from now. So we have plenty of time for intrigue and planning.
I'm sure.
Yep.
I'm the only one who's made any progress, and I'm half asleep and have no script.
Rip.
True, he's the only one. He's, well, not the only one, but you could say he's one of the few that has made
Major progress.
like a major move.
Yeah, he is he's unleashed quite a few ripples in the society of Embercrest, and he hasn't even landed yet. Think about that. Think about that. He's not even on the continent yet. He's not even on the
worst part is
continent.
He's not even the main uwu praiser.
My God.
He is now. At this rate.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I'm confused. We've got this. Essentially, so Dazie's the only local here. Everyone else is basically invading her city. Essentially, like everyone's.
Yes, we
being
are
imported.
invaders.
Yeah.
Yes.
We are outside.
Eventually, Kiba gets more following than Ion, and he orchestrates a coup whoop d'état.
Okay,
He orders the great the.
I thought at first the Kel were they were going to be the leaders, and now I'm concerned that the Awu is going to take control away from the Thriae.
Elvarin will not allow that to happen.
The great schism.
Say that until you get converted.
Schism.
It will
I will
not
not be
be.
converted to Uwu. She also has saved my life and my soul.
The great schism.
It's okay. Fucking inter-party conflict makes for the best drama.
Indeed.
It will not be insurrection. It will be peaceful conversion. At the tip of a sword.
Everyone is free to convert to Uwu.
And what of the others? Oh, they've
They are
they're-
also free to convert to Uwu. Are they
they've-
allowed to say as they are? I said they are free to convert to Uwu.
They've
Yes,
mysteriously
they will.
appeared inside of
Good.
a mass grave.
If there are any weapons involved in the conversion to Uwu, you will have to face my axe.
Define weapon.
The mind is a powerful weapon indeed.
There's shears that happen to be on the floor, which they happen to have fell on.
I will. Conversion is not allowed.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you over the sound of my religion.
Oh god. Right, alright. So
Alright.
we're finishing up Luna's thing, right?
Yeah. Let's continue.
All right.
We die.
There we are.
Before I decide to fucking nuke this continent.
Nuke it from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
Yeah.
New Wook.
New Wook.
Fucking god.
Okay.
They're going to invent a new Wook. Oh,
It's
God,
got
no.
it's just a fucking fat man, but it's got like a little kitty face on the tip of it.
Christ.
I hate all of us. Especially myself for allowing this to happen.
This is all your fault.
So good.
Well, isn't the point of session 0 to like correct this stuff beforehand?
Fix this before it goes out of hand.
What's there
Yeah.
to fix?
Anyways,
I declare exterminatus.
let's go ahead because yeah, we should we'll have like 40 more minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got work
I'm
in the
gonna make
morning.
2 a.m. my absolute off.
Yeah.
I think yeah we should wrap up with Luna's segment. Sorry, Dakota. But I'll give time to session 1 for you and Aeon to have some small RP because you deserve it. And I really want to see where that leads to. Okay, so you're having this chat with Basil Elvarin as you arrive to his and Lawrence's house. Door opens. You see little Jeera carrying a small box from Lauren for Dalton. Basil greets you like, oh hi little one. Are you here to retrieve something or give us something?
I'm here for delivery.
Oh,
You said I had a box?
yeah, it's like a tiny box, just with small things that Dalton needed but couldn't be delivered today, so Lauren took them to his home and asked you to go there to take them.
I hold precious cargo for you. Great many things carried. But worry not, for I have it here. Now, why would you like this?
He has this your adorable expression on his face. Pats you on the head. All right. In that case, you should be on your way, little mister. I hope your precious cargo is well protected in your more than capable hand.
And storm off.
And I hope that cat doesn't make you his prey again.
I have fears. I know what a scratching post is, and I fear that my life will end like that. Just in a corner, being torn. That is not a cat. That is a beast. If I do not see you again, farewell.
What?
But I do hope we meet each other again. Just be careful with that little one.
Greatly.
Oh. He opened the door for you, Elvarin, Lady Spirit.
Wait, who was opening the door?
Basil opens wider the door for you to come in to their house.
Thank you.
You both come in after saying your little goodbyes to Jeera.
Oh, Elvarin, don't forget we have our thing at the Gilded Rose later.
I won't forget.
I hope not. It's gonna be a grand time. I'm trying to make sure as many people are involved as possible.
I promise I won't steal her from you for too long.
It should be.
You should be worried about the other way around. I'm gonna steal her for too long. So much joy, she won't want to leave.
It should be an experience. That much is certain.
I can agree. New experiences for everyone.
Yeah.
As soon as you both come in, Basil closes the door slowly. He's like, oh, that little one always can't get anyone to laugh. You both see Lauren kind of sitting on a big comfy chair at their living. He's just reading a book. Welcome back. I was just having a nice chat with the little guy when he was just. I think the military wanted something for Cinderman to craft, and it was important he got it today.
I'm very glad that he was willing to help.
Sorry, what is it, Luna?
I am very glad that Jim was willing to help them.
Well, it's my duty to make sure that cargo gets in safely, and honestly, Dalton's been a good friend for quite some time, so I think I could do him a good favor every once in a while. Deary, why don't you wait for us here? Me and. Oh, yeah. No, sorry, we just read the Wuten's post in the chat. Why don't you wait for us here, dearie? Me and Basil have something important to discuss in the other room, and we'll fill you in when we are done. Just, it's some, private moment. You'll understand.
Yes, I understand. I'll wait here.
I left some tea for you here, so make yourself comfortable. We'll try to not take too long.
She nods and takes some of the tea.
They both make their way in. Make me another quick sense motive, please.
Absolutely.
Jesus
Uh,
Christ.
No, they're not fucking. Yet.
Okay. Oh.
Sure they
Uh,
were.
You do notice that Lauren has a when they are like leaving for the room, Lauren has this concerned expression, and Basil's is as well. So trying to, again to hide it behind a smile, but it's very clear he's worried about something. They get in. Are you just waiting, or are you trying to listen, like behind a wall or something else, or something
I'm
like
gonna try
that?
to fucking listen.
You are, or you're not?
I am.
Oh yeah.
It's all coming together. Roll me a perception check, please.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It's all coming together.
It's all coming together.
Yeah.
I am surprised with your surprisingly nat 20s this night.
Convenient nat 20s at that.
Surprisingly convenient, surprising ones. Did I say they are surprising already?
A couple of times.
Yeah. I am also losing my ability to do synonyms.
It's okay.
So they seem to be as best as they can trying to not yell because they know there's someone else in the other room. But they both talk in a very concerned tone. They mention that the military will need Basil eventually because they wanted to take him with them for some expeditions or some negotiations negotiation trips they're planning to do with other apparent forces that have been seen around the language or close by that have nothing to do with them, and they are fearing that they might soon plan to start taking over territory, as well as the fact that he's the only one that can brew potions in this place means that he's the only one who can provide a constant supply of things like cure wounds or potions of that sort of things, also as well as enhancements for their soldiers. And at some point, Lauren seems very very worried about him. He seems very he's worried. He's going to lose his husband basically.
Understandably.
And at this point, Basil basically just tells him, I can protect myself. So I promise you, I will be back. But I really cannot leave these people alone because even though they cannot force him to go, they did kind of let him know that he's the only person they can rely on this. Shut up, Wuten.
Spoiler, he's not coming back.
Look, it's clearly a Raventide situation. Of course he's not coming back.
Indeed.
No one's ever really gone.
This ain't the Suicide Squad.
That's a banish.
Yeah, and you hear Basil cry a bit, and at a point because he does admit to Lauren that he's scared to death of going, but this is his home and he doesn't want, and if he doesn't go, he fears that they might hurt him, they might hurt you, Elvarin.
Yeah.
And that they basically will take the life that they both have been working their asses off to build. You, with a nat 20, you can hear that they at some point gave each other a small passionate kiss to reassure that they are holding their promise of one waiting and the other coming back after whatever they need to do.
Don't do this to me.
Basil tells Lauren he loves him, and Lauren just in return says, "I know."
You just Star Wars this shit?
Maybe.
Wow.
Nice.
There is some silence in the room for a couple minutes, and with how you know how they are, you can probably guess that these minutes they just been spending them holding each other in silence. Ten, 15, 20 minutes go by.
They fucking.
Oh, they fucking.
Not
that's
yet.
A long,
sparks.
that's a long time. That's a long time for. Yeah.
They are coupling before one of them goes to the war. Damn it!
They need to. They. Look, man.
No one.
People deal with that kind of stress in different ways.
It's fair. It's fair.
You need that post-nut.
That post-nut cuddle.
Jesus Christ. Come on now.
One last nut before conscription.
Yeah, there you go.
The Emperor protects.
Yes! Oh my god.
Why did you do this to this sweet moment?
I'm bored and I have nothing better to do.
No moment is held sacred.
No moment is sacred in this campaign.
After which they, after those 20-25 minutes, they come out, holding each other's hand. I suppose you, when you heard footsteps towards the door, you took your place, sitting on the chair or something similar.
I imagine I'm just sipping my tea where I am, pretending I didn't hear it.
They both
Need to be able to make a bluff check.
You don't need to make a bluff check. They trust you.
Yeah.
They both come out. I am so sorry to keep you waiting, dearie. Why don't we have some dinner and we can talk? We can discuss things after that.
Make sure he
Alright.
washes his hands.
Just remember, wash your hands and keep 6 feet apart.
And wear a mask too, right?
Not inside. Not inside, dearie. We're in the house, but
How are you supposed to eat?
No, the
Through the
5G,
mask.
the 5G
No.
can't get you in the house.
Dude,
You
you
have-
put-
5G can't
You
get
have
us in the house.
What you?
I don't
No. You learn from the future. Learn how the wall ate.
Here's what you do.
Yeah.
You need to. What you do is you make an acrobatics check to slip the chopstick underneath the mask.
That's fair.
Rovya has a lot of experience with this. Don't worry.
do a Kakashi.
Yeah.
I was gonna say this is
Put it through
peak
the
Secrets
eye
of Eternity, but it's not that anymore, is it?
No. you all have dinner. Have a if you don't bring up the topic, Elvarin, they actually seem to have a fun time in the company of each other and your company as well. They actually get to tell you the story on how they met.
Involving
is
a lot of cow
Oh.
manure.
which is
Fecal matter.
basically when Lauren was very young. He used to work at a farm outside the city, and Basil was an apprentice of alchemy, and he was like looking for some weird ingredients. One of them needing, for some reason, the saliva of a cow, and because he feared no one would actually do it, give him that because it's very weird. He just tried to one night sneak upon
The cow.
in the barn to get the cow saliva, and Lauren was sleeping nearby, and there was like a small scuffle. Things happen, and they both ended falling in the pile of manure.
Oh no! Oh.
And in the end, Lauren told Basil that if he had asked, he will just have let them take the cow. The cow's
So-
alive.
Would you say their first meeting was full of shit?
That's some bullshit right there.
Now that's some bullshit if ever I seen
That's
one.
some bullshit. Yeah. Brilliant. Brilliant. Yay. Yay, the session. Yay.
Yay!
And we'll continue with the talk in the first session.
All right.
And to reassure you, yes, they will fuck that night.
Woo.
Yay!
Look at those sparks.
Look at them sparks!
Look at the sparks. Ugh.
I love you, Lamb Senpai. Yes, TV Senpai, you are very important to me. Oh, they fucking
Train noise.
TV senpai. You're very precious to me.
Oh, they fucking.
Oh, they fucking.
I'm glad to hear it, Lamb-san.
Like, I'm sorry if my
Swear to
mic
God.
picked up on bits that should have been muted.
Again, I am very sorry we couldn't get to your segment, Dakota. But oh my God, chaotic! Why?
What did I do? Oh.
Oh, the ooh nuke. The
Yeah.
new wook. The new wook.
The new whoop.
Jesus Christ.
Couldn't help but notice your oil from across the Atlantic.
Is that Untamed Wilderness, or you just haven't seen me?
As the disgruntled zookeeper said to the last male panda in the world, while pointing vigorously at the last female panda in the world. Fuck that.
Fuck that!
I hope,
Brilliant.
although I do hope that you had fun at least listening in, Dakota.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I
I had
hope
fun
everyone
playing.
else, everyone else had at least a little fun with this session.
I didn't
Oh,
even have
yeah.
to throw up. I
Yeah.
figured you guys were gonna come back, and I didn't even have to throw a punch.
So the next session is still gonna be technically session 0, session 1.
No, next time it will be session 1.
Yes.
Yes.
Because now that everyone's in the city now, almost.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's probably gonna be like a brief. Yeah, there's gonna be a scene where Kiba and Ion are arriving at the city, and then also Melaina, Melisande, and Rovya arriving at the city from the land. So there'll be that. And so now session 1 next time will technically be everyone is in the city now. We can get the ball rolling.
Now, if only we all meet the Brawler.
Jesus.
I'm not corrupting Jeera. He's innocent.
Oh, we're corrupting Jeera.
No! Jeera, no!
I already convinced
Like,
Jeera it's gonna be a grand old time.
And that he needs to bring everyone.
Bring
He needs to
your
bring everyone
friends.
to the fun.
Bring your friends, spend some coin, and kick back and relax.
Oh boy.
I don't quite understand this. I need to go more times.
I need to come visit more often so I can have a full understanding of this.
Sagely nod.
Honestly, it took me like 5 seconds to realize when I said, "Oh, I think he's playing with his wood." I was like,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
don't worry.
Oh, no.
I played off it.
Yo, Jeera, are you growing bark?
Yes. I don't like to have attention drawn to it. Now shut up.
I guess you could say he's using greater heart.
These
Like-
boggers will sleep fine.
So on that note, everyone, I hope you have all enjoyed this this final conclusion to session 0. And next time in Rulers of Embercrest, we will be joining the campaign proper with session 1 of the proper story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.